Yes.
What's your name, Vanessa?
Yes, my name's Vanessa.
Vanessa, where you calling us from?
I live in Houston.
Houston, how old are you?
I'm 29.
29. What you do for a living?
I'm an IT consultant.
IT consultant. Do you have any kids?
No, no kids.
No kids. Zodiac sign?
I'm a Taurus. I'm on the cusp, like Aries Taurus, or whatever you want to call
Okay.
it.
And so we got Vanessa, Houston, 29, Taurus, IT consultant, no kids. What kind of man you looking for, baby?
I'm sorry. This is my first time on your show. Even I just recently found out about your show, so I'm shocked that I got chose. um. Okay. What kind of man I'm looking for? Definitely someone who is God fearing. Someone who has um an idea of what they want to do, if not already established. Um. Someone I can learn something from. So particularly, I would like someone who's maybe older in age. Because guys my age typically aren't like ready to commit and still getting their life together. Had some crazy experiences recently. So,
So
but
you're
I just be
29?
more, yeah,
Yes, men mature later than women.
yeah. I've had some crazy experiences recently. So I'm just like, at this point, I feel like I'm very mature for my age. I've experienced a lot. So I've experienced with dating guys my age that I just surpassed them in so many different aspects of life. I'm just not, it's not clicking.
Okay. So what are your deal breakers?
Um, Definitely someone who's like agnostic, has no relationship with Christ. I'm sorry. I've just done too much work so far for like someone who I just need to be able to pray with you at least, like that's definitely number one. Someone who is just gives me like I don't want to say feminine energy, but that doesn't have masculine energy. I think it's a really big difference when I meet a man and it's like something, there's this masculinity about him. It's very rare nowadays. I don't really meet guys that you're like, oh, you're a man. It's like I meet a lot of boys. I just want to feel secure when I'm around someone.
Okay, could he have kids?
Of course, my preference would be someone without kids, but if you have a kid, I guess it's not terrible, but I'm gonna lean towards no kids.
Okay. What about Houston? Does he have to be in Houston?
No, I actually prefer him to not be in Houston. This is not the place. Y'all watching, this is not the place, y'all. For love and to
People say
find.
that Houston have a lot of good men, no?
My friend is here from San Francisco. She's like, girl, Houston guys are lame. I'm like, I told you. But to each
Okay.
his own. It depends on what you're looking for.
Okay. So what does he have to look a certain way?
I mean, everybody wants someone who's tall, dark, and handsome, or but I would prefer someone who's at least works out. He goes to the gym. I go to the gym a lot. I'm a big gym rat. I'm big on just overall fitness, health, wellness. So someone who does take care of himself. I think the lady earlier says, he appreciates his appearance. He puts effort in how he looks, carries himself, how he speaks. A man, you know. I
Man.
mean, man.
What about money? Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
To be honest, I haven't really put too much thought in that. Just being that I am. I mean, I guess I would like him to at least make close to six figures, if not, within the 80 to 90 range. And that's being extremely nice and lenient. But I understand that in
80
today,
and 90 is nice and lenient. What do you do again? Oh, IT consultant. How much do you make? Do you want to share?
I'm back. I don't know. Somebody called me. I don't know how to stop that. But I, as a consultant, am close. I'm in that 80 to $100,000 range. So why I say that is when I say I want someone who maybe makes more than me, obviously, who's, like I said, established, and I would presume that whatever you're doing, that it would be in that range, if not well beyond that range.
Okay. Well, okay. Okay. You say you're being lenient if he makes what you make.
Yeah, meaning I still would date someone who makes that, but as a woman, right? We all want someone who makes more and who can essentially provide more, or
You
maybe.
do that a lot. You say we are. No, speak for Vanessa.
Sorry, yes, you're right. And me, Vanessa, yes.
Okay. Let's let's do the Kendrick in.
Okay.
Well, you say you work out all the time, so we waiting to see this body, child.
Yeah. Well, when I first got on, I saw the comment saying, "Don't forget your bra, lady." So,
Oh.
um,
Yeah, she kind of chunky. Not chunky, but she kind of. Maybe it's the camera. Let's see.
what's this? Something sturdy.
No, it ain't the camera. Look at the arm. Look at the arm. It's not the camera. She's kind of chunky. You always have to look at the arm. You see the arm? It's like soft. She's kind of chunky. Not bad chunky. Just she needs to lose about 30, 40 pounds.
Like, I do not have that much clothes on right now.
Oh, definitely 30, 40 pounds. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Let's see.
You definitely have.
Yep. See? Yeah, look at the arms. Look at the knee. Yeah.
I mean, you in shape.
Thank you. Thank you.
See, that's what I can't stand. When folks say, well, you're in shape. She's not in shape. She's just thick. But for her weight and her height, and everything, she's too big. So, and that's not fit. That's just rounded.
Okay. So, I don't think so. I mean, you listen. You're an attractive girl. We saw the body, so I'm assuming
Thank
you
you.
date a lot or have options to date.
There's,
No, she doesn't have options to date. Stop lying to these women. She has options to fuck. There's a difference. Please know the difference. Because if you had options to date, you would have somebody.
I would say that, yeah, I have a lot of admirers, but I think my biggest issue is that I don't really meet a lot of guys that I like.
What are wrong with the guys that you're meeting?
Either I'm not attracted to them, or they're just not serious, or they just they want something casual. So that happened recently. I met someone that I liked, and I was like, oh, finally someone I like. And he kind of just turned around and was like, well, I'm just looking for something. I'm looking for this. And I'm like, okay, well, on to the next.
Gotcha. Okay. When was your last relationship?
It's been a long time since I can say. I honestly can't tell you. It's like I'm still kind of honestly in one of those situations where like your ex is still kind of around because, which you spoke to me earlier because you was talking about that.
Oh, hell no. She's fucking her ex, y'all. On here asking for a date. On here asking for another man. And she's screwing around with her ex. I bet you she say that. I bet you. I bet you he fucked up and she keep letting his ass come around. Watch.
But it's hard whenever when you have your ex, you're like, okay, you're there, but I'm dating and doing me. And then you realize that the pool is not what you thought it was. So your ex is like, hey, I'm always here.
Wait, she said the pool is not what you thought it was. The pool is not what he thought it was, or the pool was not what you thought it was. Meaning your ex got something above the pool that's out there. So you keeping him around just in case you can't find somebody out here in this shitty ass pool. What's going on? I thought the self-esteem. Didn't she come across like she had her self-esteem? She had her shit going on like she was the shit. That ain't the case. You got to break that down.
When you're ready to come home.
That's the
So
biggest mistake. I hate that. Let me tell you
yeah.
why. Well, the reason why, because you're teaching your ex that you really don't have any other options, and you don't want. Again, ladies, if you're the prize, you're the prize, so you always have options, right?
Ooh, no, Kendra ain't trying to read or talking about you teaching him that you ain't got no other options. Yes, you are. That's exactly why. And if the guy fucked up, if he cheated or did anything else, and you still letting him come around, why did you break up with him? If you still sleeping with him and he fucked up, why you letting him keep coming around? Because therefore you might as well have kept him. See, I don't like females who get into a relationship, they in a relationship, and then do fuck up, and then later on she's still fucking with him, she's still messing with him. Why did you dump him after he messed up? You might as well have kept him. It's better the devil you know than the devil you don't know. So why you out here fooling around when you still want to mess around with this fool, even though he messed up? Don't say nothing. Why you dealing? Why you out here? See, this is the problem with a lot of women. See, she gonna mess around and fool around with that ex and get pregnant and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna keep it because I know him," even though we ain't ex. We ain't really stop seeing each other, but I know him enough to have a baby. But see, that's how she gonna fool around and get pregnant. If she get pregnant by this ex who fucked over her, but she's still dealing with. Watch. I bet you. Heathen Queen know this shit.
So if okay, Ashanti and Nelly, I feel like they have people circling back, but they're circling back into a full blown relationship, right? Now, yes, I believe you could double back if someone really felt they messed up, they coming back strong. But if your ex is coming back and he was once your man and now he can have sex with you without being your man, that's not good.
He's not my man by choice. And
He can
I
still have
you're right.
sex with you.
I rather sleep with the devil I know.
There you go. What I tell you, this shit is messy, and she on here asking y'all to deal with her again. He is an option. I guarantee you, if he asked her to come back, she would come back. If he said, I straighten my shit out, I won't do it again, give me another chance, you know who I am, can I come back? Let's give it another shot. I bet you she'd take him. And then you got your monkey ass over there dealing with her, and you ain't been in no long-term relationship with her like he has, and she gonna play you or she gonna dump you. These are the kind of games females play.
Well, then enjoy it. You're always gonna have the devil then. If
You cute, but you ain't that motherfucking cute.
that's the mindset.
No, I would lie and say that I'm not ready to walk away from that relationship. But I don't meet people.
Whoa, what do you mean walk away? You said you walked away. What do you mean? You still in some kind of relationship with him? We know you fucking him. Look, y'all. These people come on here and they don't even know what they want. How you over here still in a relationship with him? But see, this is the mentality. This is the way they think. I know I'm just sleeping with him and it ain't serious, but I'm looking for something serious. So when something serious come along, then I give him the dump. Once I know it's serious, I'm going to give him the dump. The ex-boyfriend, I'm going to give the ex-boyfriend the boot. Once I realize and deal with this new guy and see that the new guy is serious, then I'll give him a boot. But otherwise, I'm going to be seeing both of y'all until I figure out whether this new dude is serious or not. See, this is the fuckery we're looking at right now.
People that I like. It does not have anything to do with him, I promise. I genuinely don't meet men that I'm like, I like him and it goes anywhere. I
Well,
just don't.
because you probably like the kind of men that aren't trying to settle down. They're probably I don't know. I mean, a lot of men don't get in relationships because they don't have to, because they either have money, they're attractive, they're fun, they have swag, and they have a lot of women that will have sex with them without being in a relationship. So they have no desire to get into one. So what you gotta decide is what you want. You gotta learn your pool of options. You have a nice body, you're an attractive girl,
Thank
you're
you.
gonna get men that's gonna want to have sex with you. Now you gotta decide what your I don't wanna make it seem like a prostitute or whatever the case may be, Well, you should say, what is your price tag to have sex with you? And let me be clear. Price tag, I'm using price tag to make a point, but I'm not meaning price tag as in it's $10,000 to sleep with me. I'm talking about how much does it cost to take you off the show. So if a man can sleep with you without being your man, that's on you. That's not on him. You gotta decide if you really want a relationship and you want to be serious. You should only entertain the men who also want the same. And what's gonna happen is maybe they're not gonna be as swagged out, or they're gonna lack something. Because the men who usually don't settle down because they don't have to.
Right.
It is what it is. And she got one on her hands, but she likes him and she comfortable going to bed with him. See, that's the one thing about women too. When we comfortable going to bed with somebody, we don't really want to change that person unless they just shitty in bed, or change that person unless we have somebody who come along who does it better, who we feel is better matched with us. And she's going to still deal with that ex, still asking for him while waiting for you to be serious or you to present a ring or anything like that. That's what she gonna do. Because otherwise she wouldn't be involved with no ex. He did some bullshit. Why you dealing with him? Or whatever. I don't know what he did, but I don't know whether she said or not.
I, you're right. I mean, I'm not forcing anyone to. I really honestly just feel like if someone is truly interested, they will, pursue you heavily. And I don't know, maybe I'm Delulu for feeling like I could still have some kind of fairy tale, you know, relationship where someone just does show that effort and does show kind of sweep me off my feet and I don't have to really
Well,
say.
you have to be honest with yourself. You're not requiring it. So you don't know. Like you just said, now, okay, you told me you've been in a relationship a long time, right?
Right.
You don't have to answer this question. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Probably a few weeks ago.
Okay. So you haven't been in a relationship in a long time, but you still are allowing yourself to be intimate. Now, I hear women talking all the time, but Kendra, I have needs. I get it. I know you have needs. I get it. You're a woman. You're human. I get it. But it still is an example of like, it's like men say to me, why should I buy the cow if the milk is free? Or why should I buy the cow if the other man gets the cow for free? So your ex or whoever you slept with a couple weeks ago is not your man, because you told me you've been single for a while, but he still had got to have sex with you. But now you want another man to come into your life and rise to this full occasion to have sex with you. But it's like you just let somebody else have sex with you for whatever. Why do I got to do all these things?
Talk to her, Kendra. Please talk to the child. She looking like a whole fool out here, dealing with man and then asking for another one. We already know what you're going to do. I already know. I'm a woman. I know what you're going to do. You're going to hold this dude on the back burner until you figure out whether the new guy going to step up to the plate. But you ain't going to. But now we all know you got an old dude. So,
But is it not different?
What do you mean it's not different?
Like, if I was to sleep with my ex versus someone who...
That to me is the worst. I think that's the worst mistake you could ever make, because to me it's like, because he has the best of both worlds. When he was your man, there was a rule, right? You can't sleep with nobody else. So I don't know what happened, but my assumption is he cheated. Y'all broke up. Time went by. You didn't find a way to replace him. So now you still sleep with him. But now you can't even say anything. Shit, if you was going to do that, you should have never broke up with him. You should have played dumb. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
No, real quick. Here's the deal, ladies. I'm going to give you free game right here. If you know...
It ain't no free game. I already know it. I already know the lick. He done clean up on it. If you ain't going to complain, if you going to keep sleeping with him even after he fucked up, then you should have never left. You should have reaped the benefits of staying with his monkey ass. Let him do his cheating in privacy. Let him do his cheating how he wanted, and you should have stayed. Because you fucked up and you left. Now you ain't got no man, but you still sleeping with that dog ass motherfucker. That's your game. Jesus. That's the game.
That you not going to leave your man after you learn he cheated on you? Play dumb. I'd rather him think you really don't know he out here than to know that he knows he out there, but you ain't going nowhere.
Thank you.
So have a conversation with yourself. Y'all got to start being more strategic in these things, because if you have a boyfriend and you break up with him and then time goes by, you let him hit 5 months later, he got it made. Because now you can't even check him because he's no longer your man. So until you understand what you're gonna do in this relationship, if you're gonna leave, I mean, if you're gonna leave, then leave, right? But if
Right.
you know you ain't gonna really leave, then figure out your plan first.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's free game from motherfuckers who been out here. Kendra been out here. She 45, 44. Kendra been out there. She know free game. Give it to him.
Because you don't want no man to think you're just gonna tolerate anything. Because then he's gonna have less respect for you.
And he over there laughing because he getting his dick wet by you. Dummy. That's what he thinking. Oh, I can still get her because she goofy enough to give it to me. I can still get her. She on this dating show, but I can still get her if I want to. I can pull her. Get her pregnant, give her a baby, do all this stuff. I can do all that thing, and she's still gonna come back to me. She's still gonna put up with what I want her to put up with. See, that's what he thinking. That's what you let him think.
You are 100% correct. I do not deny anything you're saying. And I want to just, not that it matters, but this was like my college ex, right? We've been at this for a decade. So it's not like this is some recent ex. It's just someone that obviously.
Excuses, excuses, excuses. The devil she know. Excuses. You still should have gave him the motherfucking boot and not seen him, not talked to him, not any of those things. And the minute he came back, I would have let his ass swing a dick in the wind. If you knew you still had feelings for him, this is what you should have did. This is free game from Heathen Queen right now. If he fucked up and y'all was in a relationship and he didn't fuck up bad, but some motherfuckers fuck up bad, like they put their hands and feet on you and they be cheating with all kinds of women. But he fucked up maybe one time or he did this in the third. I'd have broke up with his ass, gave him the motherfucking kick. If I still had feelings for him, I'd have let his ass chase. Fuck you. You ain't getting no pussy. 4 years go by, 5 years go by. Okay, you still here? You still chasing me? Then this is what we're going to do. You need to come correct. Otherwise, it ain't going to happen. And it's going to be the end. You ain't getting no pussy. You ain't getting nothing. This, sometimes people circle back around. Just like she said, Ashanti and, what's his name? Ashanti and her new man, her old man. Sometimes they circle back. If that's how you wanted to play it, and you knew you still had feelings, you still was going to be fucking him. But you don't just take him back months after he done did some shit because he ain't learned no lesson. Motherfucker ain't learned no lesson. Man, y'all women just be letting these motherfuckers run. Ain't no way. See, I wouldn't have never took him back after he fucked up, no way. But then that's just me.
I care about or whatever, but he knows where I stand and how I feel. And that's why I date still.
No, he don't. What he knows is he can get pussy. You see how I ain't got nothing else to say after that? He knows he can get pussy from you. Period.
And I periodically may sleep with him. We're not just going at it it's not that. But what you still said is valid, and I agree. He is definitely still getting to reap.
And here it is. Are you gonna stop or you ain't gonna stop? Don't look like he gonna stop to me. Don't look like she letting him off the hook. It don't look like she finna do any kind of Xing or action out the picture. Even though she on here asking you to deal with her. She asking you to deal with her. Like she got her shit together. See? You see the self-esteem problem I was talking about earlier? All her fucking standards, boundaries, and expectations. Don't give me none of those because you ain't got none. If you dealing with this ex who fucked up, you ain't got none.
The benefits, and I guess it's just convenient for me since I'm not really dating anyone on a serious level.
I mean, you just gotta, again, I think women get so mad when I say this, but I love this because you get to know who's serious or not and what are your real options. Your ex is not a real option if you're saying you want something real. So you need to figure out a way to detox him from your spirit because he's not an option.
I've tried. I told him so many times, look, we need to both go our separate ways. This is...
No, when you leave...
She tried. How did she try? She didn't try hard enough. Because when you tell a motherfucker, get your motherfucking ass away from me and stay the fuck away from me, otherwise I'm going to put some lead in your tail, or I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. You better stay away from me. Then stay away from me. She ain't said that. What she said was, "Boy, you so quick, you so cute. Hey, big head. Hey, big head. I'm horny tonight. Hey, big head." That's what time it is.
You gotta block, you gotta go. You don't say goodbye because you're not gonna win that. Because he's gonna say, well, we friends. And you probably really are friends. But if you know that you are going to, if it's gonna hinder you from meeting what you really deserve, block him. You don't talk to him, you're not available. You gotta keep it moving because all you're gonna do is hold yourself back from a person. And you gotta really know who are your options. I think a lot of women right now don't know their real committed relationship options because they're dealing with so many situationships. Situationships, if that's what you want, you're grown. Go about your life and live your life, and it is what it is. If you want a relationship, you need to stop entertaining situationships.
There you go. Stop entertaining situationships. And that means you can't be on here talking about you want a real relationship and you entertaining bozos. If you out here entertaining bozos, you ain't ready for no real relationship.
So you can really know your real pool of options.
True.
But
the pool still has piss in it. But you're right, and thank you.
Well, if a pool has piss in it, you're pissy. Like you're not in a pissy pool without being pissy yourself. People say this all the time.
Right.
You're pissy if you're in a pissy pool. Sorry, people.
I don't want to be pissy.
So figure out the way to get the piss off of you so you get into a better pool.
All right. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
I mean, I just think there's so many. Listen, y'all got to start learning the man that y'all say y'all want mindset more. Like the man that y'all say y'all want mindset more. Because, you know, a lot of times men don't want to put women to a high standard because women don't put themselves to high standards. You know, they haven't met the woman that is going to walk away for real when they disrespect her. He know he fine. He know he got money. He know you ain't going nowhere. No, show him something different. Show him that his money, his looks can't keep you if the disrespect is out of line. And be going for real.
Right.
Don't speak about it being
facts. Kendra speaking facts. She dropping motherfucking bombs on y'all today. All you females, she dropping knowledge. She dropping real game.
About it. Right. But let's keep going. We got to keep going.
Okay.
What are 3 flaws you have to work on, Vanessa?
Well, you know, I did mention I'm a Taurus, so I can do a little temper. You know what I mean? Sometimes a little temper, maybe a little stubborn. I tend to have talk smack. You know what I'm saying? So definitely need to work on that. That would be the biggest thing, I think.
Why y'all don't know none of that? Why don't nobody know none of those things? They like stumped when you ask them what are they flaws. It's like you ain't never thought about what the hell is wrong with you? What would make you a shitty person to somebody else? I ask myself that all the time. What makes me a shitty person to somebody else? No, what makes me shitty in a relationship? That's the question that you need to ask yourself. What makes me shitty in a relationship? People get stumped over that.
Yeah. I can't really think. Just overall,
the self-reflection is fucked up. Y'all know Kendra's show. Y'all know she gonna ask you what's your 3 flaws. Why you can't come up with 3 flaws and you know that she gonna ask you about them? Which meant you had not thought anything about this before you even got on here. You just trying to show yourself. Really? This is all you trying to do? You just trying to show yourself? Then you come over here looking crazy. Sleeping with your ex-boyfriend. Ain't self-aware. Need to lose a couple pounds. She thinks she cuter than what she is. There's all kinds of things going on with her. Self-esteem is fucked up. Man.
I think I can be just a lot for some men. That's just a lot. Like I guess I could consider myself a tough cookie, in a sense. So, which is why I feel like I would want like a man. I feel like I'll eat a little boy up because I'm just too much. I'm so independent and just kind of like just grown, and I don't really tolerate.
Yeah, you do. You tolerate bullshit from that bozo. We can tell what you thinking off the bat. Your self-esteem is fucked up. You tolerate bullshit from bozos. You ain't giving no real man no chance. No real man has a chance as long as you got that bozo in the picture. She's saying piss in the pool. You are some of the piss in the pool, sis.
I don't tolerate a lot of BS, and I know that in reference to my ex, I know you said that
That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing in a relationship. That's the biggest thing. That's the number one. That's the number one thing that's wrong. You tolerate bozos. You a tough cookie, but you only a tough cookie in your mind. You tolerate bozos. I don't know whether he a Pookie or Ray Ray. Maybe he is. I don't know. But you tolerating bullshit already.
one thing, but when it comes to other men, I'm just very no nonsense, and just I feel like
The problem is she thinks he's special. That's why any motherfucker who comes along, you better watch yourself with her because she still thinks of him as a standard. Something to aspire to. He was good until he fucked up. He was this until he fucked up. Stop it.
once you do something that I don't like or that
So
I'm
how
just
come you're not? So how come your ex doesn't get those rules?
like I said, I think I really, and I talk to my friends about this a lot. He don't know it's like the love that I have for him is the even more reason why.
She said the love she had for him. Listen the way she talk, y'all. Listen to the way she talk about somebody that dogged her out. It's like this is a broken record.
Why do you love him? Doesn't sound like you should love him.
I think
What
it's
makes you
more
love
of like
this man
care.
that cheated on
I think it's
you?
more of like care, like just 'cause, like I just care for him, and because I'm not like dating someone else, I've dated other people.
Let me ask you this: if your ex
Mhm.
was like, "I want to be in a relationship and I want to be exclusive," would you do it?
No,
She lying. Look at the smirk on her face. She lying.
No. Okay.
no. But he says stuff like that all the time, like we're gonna get married and all that. I'm like,
How you entertaining that bozo then? Why you entertaining his bozo ass? He just ain't showed you that he's serious. That's the thing. He ain't showed it to you. When he show it to you, you going for it. What you going for? We know you going for it. That's why you shouldn't have your ass up on here trying to get no other man to deal with you because you ain't ready to let go of that bozo.
boo boo.
Okay.
You know,
Fair enough. So why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Vanessa?
I gotta be lucky with me because I don't know. I personally feel like I'm just like the total package. I'm funny. I'm sweet. I'm caring. I cook. I clean. I take care of myself. I I'm very resourceful, whether it's helping you with your goals and aspirations or just networking. There's just so many different. I always say to know me is to love me. Like I really am just like a fun, laid back, well rounded individual, and I feel like if I met someone who has common interests, there's just nothing we couldn't do together. So yeah, I'm a total package. I'm it.
I knew she was it. I knew she was going to say she was it. Although she's far from it, there's issues you need to work on. You need to work on your self-esteem. You need to work on how to say no. You need to work on the weight. You need to work on your standards, boundaries, and expectations. You need to work on discerning good people from bad. You just there's a lot of things you need to work on, and you ain't even thought about working on those things. Just I'm the total package. Really?
Boo. Okay, where you want to be?
All right, Vanessa. This man spent $100 to say this. His name is. It says. Well, his YouTube name is Vava Wood. Let me see if I can put it up here on the screen. He spent his money to tell me this. He said Houston men are different breed. We are a different breed. We are an experience. Cousins, come visit, enjoy some southern hospitality, and see for yourself. Trust uncle. So he's dispelling what you said about the Houston men.
Who the hell? Shit. Ain't that damn state I heard in the news where they spreading all them STD? Y'all better go on about y'all way over there. Y'all better go on about y'all way. Long as they letting these men sleep with them and they ain't using no protection, all y'all over there not using no protection. Who the hell want to go to Houston? Male or female? And it's got to be the men, because men don't want to be wearing no condoms. And that's how the women get all these damn infections. Stop it. Ain't nobody coming to that town. Y'all don't know how to wear condoms. Y'all don't know how to protect yourself. She in Houston anyway, which tells me you own some bullshit anyway, and you ain't got no discernment no way. You in Houston, of all places, where the STD of the United States Capitol. Stop it.
Let me be very honest with you, and I don't want to take up too much time, but um, the main issue that I see with Houston, and I saw on the news the other day that this is actually one of the worst cities to find love, by the way. It's not just me saying this, go Google it. But I think there is a plethora of people that live here and moving here every day. On top of that, it is also like a tourist city. So there are so many beautiful women here, and there's so many also nice, handsome gentlemen, and everyone I feel like is very googly eyed. Everyone is very caught up in just just messing with everybody, pursuing everyone. Like it was.
It's an STD haven. Who would want to go there? Who would, in a right mind, would want to go there and find love? Ain't no way I be pulling no clothes off in Houston. Ain't no way. Especially without no damn condoms or no protection or nothing. This requires condom. Sex in that damn city requires condoms. It don't require no birth control pill. It requires condoms. Because y'all passing stuff along. Y'all dusty.
It's just, and then it's like, I can't even, I used to go on dates 7 days a week. I can't remember the last time a guy really want to take me on a date. It's like they want to take you to smoke hookah, get drinks, take you to a lounge, which that's fine as an icebreaker, but they don't really court women. I want to be courted. I'm very traditional. I'm very old school. Like, yes, I was born in 94, but I have very traditional values about me where it's like, where's the men at? Houston is just not, everyone really just wants to get in your pants, but they're really not trying to put the effort in. I really feel like they really truly aren't, and that's the truth. I would not try to take that away from the men here. That is the truth. So to each his own. That's my experience. My friend who just moved here, you wouldn't even believe her experiences. Like, some guys like, yeah, look.
But here's the thing. Why would you move to a city, or why would you encourage your girl to move to a city where the prospects of men is slim to none, and it's an STD haven? Why would you move there? You all could have moved anywhere across the country away from that bullshit, but you moved there because it's a party town, because it's one of those kind of towns. They got fine ass men, but they also got disease infested motherfuckers who don't particularly care what they getting it from, how they getting it. And that's all they want to do is get in your pants. See, that tells me your brain ain't on right. Your motherfucking dome ain't on right. Especially if you just invited your friend to come to that town. Why would you invite her if it wasn't a good town to be in?
Let me come cook. Let me come cook for you. Come over my house. Like, what? Like, that's the feedback. It's crazy. I can go on and on, but I'll stop there.
I don't want to be the dead horse. We're gonna go after this. But it's like, if a guy watching this, it goes back to the analogy that I said earlier about, you're saying you want to be courted, you want him to do all these things, but then you also say your ex can still hit it, and he ain't courting you. He's not doing the things that you're requiring. So it's like, a man watching is gonna be like, I'm not gonna work harder than what you're making another man work. You're not making another man work at all. And you want me to work hard. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Stop beating that dead horse. We already stop beating that dead horse. We get it. She don't have no boundaries, no expectations for him. She's in a town where they just willy-nilly pull their clothes off without using any kind of condoms or rubbers or anything like that. We already know what type of female she is. See, we figured it out all the way to the end. This is the type of female she is. This is where she lives. This is what's going on. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the women who live in Houston. What I am saying is, if you know that it's a STD haven, you know the men are not serious. You know the men are not looking to wife nobody. You know you have an ex in that town. You know that you ain't gonna do nothing but running the same garbage from here on out. Why ain't you moved away from there? Because you like that messiness. Because she likes the messiness.
But how can you compare it? This is someone. I get what you're saying. I'm just saying that.
Camille don't got time. It's not even.
And you see, she's still trying to make excuses for that bozo. She's still trying to make excuses for the bozo, which means it's clown shit that's going on. So since it's clown shit that's going on, then you need to stay the fuck over there with them clowns, with that clown. Maybe you need to get off the dating scene. Get your ass back to your ex. Tell him, okay, fine. I better not catch you cheating no more. And the minute you find out he cheating, you need to ignore it, like Kendra say. Because apparently you love that motherfucker. You love the way he treated you. Can't no other man deal with you. You ain't putting up with no shit from no other man, but you putting up with shit from him. All I can say is, get your motherfucking ass up off here, because you ain't ready for no goddamn relationship. And you just wasting everybody's goddamn time, including yours. But then again, you in that kind of town where they got that fuck time. They got fuck time in Houston, and you like it. We introduce Star J.
So I don't even want a baby, can't get no head first. There we go. That's a little something for you.
Okay, let's continue. Star J, ACL 30. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm an Aries.
You have any children?
1.
How old's your child?
15.
15. All right, let's do it. Star J, Atlanta, Aries, 30. Have you ever been married?
No.
Oh. Okay. Why you say it like that?
Because I haven't met anybody worthy enough to marry me.
Okay.
I'm just being honest with you, you know?
Okay. Fair enough. You had your baby young, so I'm assuming that was a high school sweetheart situation?
Maybe a sugar daddy situation. And he ripped the condom. I wasn't trying to get pregnant.
I can tell there's some silliness right now. He ripped the condom. She pregnant at 15. She conscious enough to deal with that whole situation. I can tell this is gonna go downhill right now. Cause she high or she drunk or one of the two. I don't know which, but she wanted the two.
So you was 15, how old was he?
No, I wasn't 15. I said my daughter is 15.
You're 30.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look, I have...
Oh, she goofy. She's a goofy. This is the thought theory. She finna bring about the thought theory. Y'all listen. This is called thought theory.
I had a little something to drink. So, yeah. Like I said, he was a little sugar daddy. Yeah. He popped the condom.
So how long, you say he was a sugar daddy. Your daughter's 15, you're 30, so that means you was 15, correct?
Right, but my daughter's dad is older, and I don't want to put him out there.
Whoa, wait. When the fuck sugar daddy start getting women pregnant, breaking condoms? When they start doing that? What the hell is going on with you kids these days? She was 15, and she talking about he was her sugar daddy at 15? Oh, man.
Like that, because, you know, I was young. I was underage.
Yeah, but you saying it like you proud. You saying it like you proud. Like, this shit is on and popping up in here. That's the way you making it sound. Like there ain't no shame to it. I don't get it. Well, I do get it because I think she's drunk or high. So I think I get it.
Okay. Okay. Star J, Atlanta, Aries, 30, Sagittarius, songwriter, producer, child that's 15. What kind of man you looking for?
Well, I'm not looking for a man. I'm looking for a woman.
What kind of woman you looking for, Star?
Somebody who's ambitious. She got to have a little something, something going on for herself. I mean, I'm open to men too. Let me stop. I just want somebody who is ambitious like me and someone who think on a higher level. I want more out of life.
Okay. Um, what are your deal breakers?
Smell. No goals, no drive, no ambition, no nothing.
Okay. Does he or she have to look a certain way?
Oh yeah, they gotta match me. Like, I mean, you gotta at least be like a 9.5.
You're a 9.5.
Look at the fucking conceit. The fucking arrogance. People was killing me. Looking like a whole 5, and she talking about I need somebody at 9. You better get your ass out of here, girl.
I said they have to be a 9 or a 9.5. I mean, you may think I'm a 4, but I might think I'm a 10.
I didn't think. I'm asking you questions. I didn't think anything. You said they had to match you. That's why I said, "Are you a 9.5?"
I mean, I don't want to be a little cocky, but I feel like I'm more than a 9.
Oh, you're more okay.
Look at this silly shit right here. She can't even keep the camera straight. She's so full of it.
What's the scale?
Huh?
What is the scale? Like 1 to what?
Shit, give me a million, baby.
Oh, you're a 9 if it's 1 to 1 million?
Yeah, we can say that.
Are you sure you want to say that?
What's the next question? Because you got me kind of confused. Like I said, I've been drinking a little something, so I don't.
Well, you called me. I don't think I'm asking.
You a little confused. I think that's been established from the jump that you ain't a little confused, and she's still drinking.
Asking complicated questions, but I don't think that you would want to be a 9 if the scale is 1 to 1 million.
What I said was, I feel like I'm 1 million.
You said that you're more than a 9, so I said, what's the scale?
Right.
So,
I said 1 million,
Huh?
But on a regular scale between 1 and 10, you know what I'm saying? He got to be at least a 9, or she got to be a 9, But I feel like I'm a million, you know what I'm saying? But
you're a million, okay.
You guys feel like that's unrealistic, so I'm gonna go ahead and say, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it like, they got to be an 8.5 at least.
Okay. Do they have to make a certain amount of money?
How's somebody supposed to build a relationship with a person like this? Some of y'all act like this. Some of y'all get loose and wild and all belligerent and like this when you've been drinking. That's unattractive. It's unattractive, and ain't no man trying to wife nobody like this. Ain't no woman looking for no woman like this, because the minute you get with her, she gonna want to hit the party scene every night. She got a 15-year-old, she 30, which means she was fucking when she was 14. Two sugar daddies. Sugar daddies, let that shit sink in. Let that shit sink in. She said he was her sugar daddy. He was way older than her. She was 14 when she got pregnant. Let that shit sink in. The mentality, and she got and she proud about it, which means she's still running around in that lifestyle, that fuckery. Listen to her.
Yeah.
How much?
Give me 200,000. You know what I'm saying?
200,000.
Yeah, we need that for a start. But if they're ambitious, we gonna work on making money together. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody to match my ambition so we can get this thing started together. You know what I'm saying?
But what are you drinking?
Casamigos lemonade.
That would do it. Let's do the Kendrick Cam.
That'll do it. That'll get her lit, because she lit in the motherfucker.
All right. Give me a little minute. Shit.
Like you're in good shape.
I mean, I'm alright. I need to start, working out a little. But it's me. I need to turn around and take it off. What you want me to do?
No, you don't gotta take nothing off. This ain't that type of show.
Do you want me to take it off? Let that shit sink in. She 2 sheets to the wind. You hear me? This is how some people act. This is how you act. To me, she seems like a person who drinks, who's used to drinking. I, heathen queen, don't like being around people who drink, men or women. I hurry up and get away from people who be drinking because this the kind of attitude they is. And see, I'm one of them motherfuckers who low-key roast your ass. Then you think about that shit 10 minutes later, you be like, she called me the C word. That's why I don't drink. And I don't hang out because that would drive me nuts. This attitude would drive me nuts. It's like everything is okay. Everything is fine. We chilling. No, we ain't chilling. Because I'm already on edge dealing with folks like you. I ain't finna do that. Not in a relationship. Therefore, one of my standards and boundaries, one of my expectations is that you don't drink unless it's like very limited.
Okay, I got you. I respect that.
Let's continue with the questions. When was your last relationship?
She like 3 months ago.
3 months ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
About 3 months ago.
3 months ago. Okay. Star, what are 3 things you have to work
on?
My drinking, my boldness, my cockiness, my conceitedness, all of the above. And she got a shaved head, which means she out there in the world, y'all. She got a 15-year-old daughter. A daughter influencing her daughter. If her daughter live with her, she's in that house influencing a girl to look around and say, I can take a male or a female. My mama deal with men and women. I can deal with whoever I want to, and I'm the product of a sugar daddy, and my daddy 20 years older than my mama, and she just doing what she want to do. She living that lifestyle. She out here influencing a child that's 15. And she on here asking somebody to take her in and be they girlfriend. We can get money together. No. See, you show up. That's all it got to take is one time for you to show up at a company meeting drunk, or a company party drunk, or we finna go out with friends and you drunk. That's all it takes is one time and it's over. So I would have to insist that you learn how to control your drinking.
I work on myself every day. I'm just trying to be a better, producer, songwriter. But as far as like other things I need to work on, I don't think I need to work on anything.
Of course she don't need to work on anything. Look at Kendra. They don't think that's what you don't get. Everybody has something that they can work on. Everybody got something that they can work on. You, however, need to figure out why you on camera drunk. And I don't care what people say. You say she ain't drunk. She's 2 sheets to the fucking wind. Because some of the things she said is bizarre for a female to be saying on camera. 2, something in her thinks a sugar daddy is okay for a 14-year-old. Something in her thinks that. There's many things going on here. And she on a dating show.
Nothing?
Well, just, maybe a little bit more ambition, which I already got like a lot of that going. But I mean, that's all, you know what I'm saying? That's all I need. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I feel like I'm straight. You feel me?
So you pay your bills as a singer, songwriter, rapper?
Halfway, yeah. I get royalties.
Okay, fair enough. Why would a guy, do you prefer a man or a woman?
A woman.
Why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
But look, because we're going to build together. I'm ambitious. I'm funny. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have a lot of fun with me. That's all I'm saying. You're going to have a lot of fun with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a freak, too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't even got to say too much, but, you know. I mean, ask my ex. Shit, she still hit me up, call me private and shit. And I'm like, shit, what's up? You know? I mean, all my exes still want me. But I mean, I want somebody who's ambitious, somebody who's not emotionally crazy. Because it seems like when I deal with somebody, like, they always get, like, emotionally, like, psycho. And just this right here. And I don't like that. I want somebody who's not going to argue like that. Like, hey, yo, let's catch flight. Let's build together. Let's motherfucking do some shit so we can motherfucking get a mansion. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of living in fucking apartment type shit. Although I live in an upscale area out here in ATL, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, let's build something. That's all I'm saying. You feel me?
What's the age range you want to date, sweetheart? You're 30.
I mean, give me like 27 and up.
Okay. And she got to make 200K. Y'all can build together. How can she reach out to you?
You can Google me, Star J, or you can.
We're not gonna do that. How can she reach out to you? Is it Instagram or Facebook?
Yeah, I got an IG.
Okay, what's your IG?
Star J, female producer.
That's the whole IG. Star J, female producer.
STARJ, female producer.
All right, Star J, female producer on Instagram. She's in Atlanta. Do you want the woman to be in Atlanta?
Of course. Yeah. But I mean, she can be, you know what I'm saying, anywhere else in the U.S. And, you know, we can talk about, you know, coming here. Because like I said, if she ambitious, you know what I'm saying, we can go far. We can go anywhere. You know?
Okay. Well, Atlanta Aries, 30, singer, producer, rapper, one child that's 15. Make 200K. All right, honey, what we already did that. Keep me posted how it goes, boo.
You drunk, you crazy, you incoherent, and you're on a goddamn dating app trying to get you a date. You need to get your ass up off here. Ain't nobody gonna deal with you. You too crazy. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Please. Hello all, this is Heathen Queen. And I am here to introduce you to This Is Your Dating Pool show. Here we highlight the bandits, the delusional females, and the all-around degeneracy. These people are out here mating, breeding, bringing children into the world with no care and concern for anything else. It's our job as a marital show to show you your choices. These are your people in your dating pool.
Courtenay. Oh
Courtenay.
my gosh.
Courtenay.
Yes, ma'am.
Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Southern California, not too far in between Los Angeles and San Diego.
Southern California. How old are you? Say again?
I'm 41. I'm 41.
41, okay. What's your zodiac sign?
Capricorn.
Capricorn. What's going on?
I've tried numerous times to get on, and I'm really like in football mom gear tonight, but we're going to proceed because OMG. You look beautiful, by the way.
Thank you. You look beautiful too. I always try to tell you, I meant like to see you look naturally pretty.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Listen, this is a glam. Like, I might as well be going to a wedding. This is hair, makeup. Do not, you should, no one should be, I'm hosting, so I knew that, right? But you look presentable. You look like a human being, and you look pretty.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes. Okay, let's keep going. Courtenay, Southern California, 41, Capricorn. What do you do for a living?
I'm in human resources as a corporate facilitator for a bank, and I'm also an external reader for the UC system.
Okay. How many kids do you have? I know you have a son.
I have 5.
Uh-oh, let's get to how old are these 5 kids, girl?
Yes, girl. Listen, I think I'm ready. I hope Kendra, I would have had my drink if I was at home.
Ain't nobody ready to hear about 5 kids. 5 kids, 41. She's still fertile. Okay, let's finish. What else?
But that's okay. I'm out. Okay, so my oldest is a sophomore at Fresno State, mechanical engineering. He's
No,
20.
honey, just give me your kids' ages, baby.
Okay, 20, 20, 17, 13, 7, and 3.
All by the same man?
Absolutely not.
What's wrong with having kids by the same man?
Absolutely nothing. We just don't. Absolutely nothing. Unfortunately, that just was not what panned out for me and the
Okay, how many
choices that I
men?
made at the time. 5.
God. She got 5 baby daddies, 5 kids. See, what happened to the after the second or third? See, I give you leeway. I give you leeway on number 1. You young. You was 21. You was young. You didn't know no better. Then you had the next one. Okay, maybe you coming up to speed. You coming up the bat. You slow, but you coming there, right? Because you a smart lady. You in HR. You a smart lady. Then number 3. I don't give you no leeway after the 3, 4, and 5 because you should know better. It's bullshit that you have that many damn kids and you ain't got no baby daddy. See, when women have babies like this tells me the men didn't want you. They just wanted to hit and quit. And you didn't have no discernment. Your choices have been fucked up all the way down the line. People say, well, no, I didn't make no fucked up choice. Yes, you did. Because everybody and their motherfucking mama know about birth control. I don't care what you say and how you say it. You know there's something that can you know there is something that can prevent you from getting pregnant. Even at the age of 21, you know there's something that can prevent you from getting pregnant. And yet and still you out there spreading your legs. See, I look at it like this. You didn't give a damn about them kids. And you know why I say that? Because you out here spreading your motherfucking legs, not using no condom, not using no protection. You could have got anything and then you would have left them kids alone. So how you gonna tell me you give a damn about them kids and you ain't even protecting yourself, thus protecting those children? By wearing a condom, by using protection. Sure enough, birth control for a female does not protect you from getting disease, but you could have insisted that motherfucker wear a condom. Otherwise, he wasn't getting no sex. I got to protect my kids. In order for me to protect myself and the kids, you got to wear a condom. And I got to wear birth control. I got to do birth control. See, that's how I know half of y'all don't give a damn about them damn kids. Because you would be thinking like that. See, I would be thinking like that. If I was young right now, ain't no way you be getting up in me and giving me something and I'll be done left my children in the hands of who knows what. Because I made a wrong fucked up decision. Don't give me this shit about I don't know. No, you know. You just was doing what you wanted to do.
Girl, now I'm
I know, Kendra. Go ahead.
I'm gonna get it.
I know.
I'm gonna get it. Well, okay, first, why you not with the 3-year-old dad?
Because Kendra, he was married, unbeknownst to me. We lived out here, Southern California, and his wife at the time was in Tennessee. I didn't have any knowledge until I had the knowledge, which was...
No. You see what I'm talking about? Y'all see what I'm talking about? How you out here fucking and you already got 4 kids and you fucking without protection, putting your life in jeopardy and then therefore putting those children in jeopardy if you're not around to take care of them. You see how fucked up that choice is? That's what I mean by you making fucked up choices. Choice to have a kid, that's all you need. But the choice that you make by being out here raw with some bandit means you didn't give a damn about them other kids that could have lost you because you out here got a disease and got something that could kill you. See, there's some simple shit.
Was after I had the baby, because she doesn't live here. They were legally separated, so I did not know.
No, it's all on you. You knew, because you can't tell me that, man, you was dealing with that man for 9 months, a year, or whatever, and he didn't give you no sign that he was fucked up. He didn't give you no sign that he was on some bullshit somewhere, somehow. No sign whatsoever. No, I don't believe that, because men show their signs pretty quick. Men show themselves as being assholes really quick.
No.
Did he get a divorce?
He did, and married somebody else. So he
wasn't trying to be with you, no way. So you mean to tell me he was telling all lovey-dovey up on you? Every time he came to town or whenever he was hitting it, and he was lovey-dovey too? And you didn't know he was fucking around with somebody else? Oh, girl, stop. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to heathen queen.
He is a liar. That's just the bottom line. So we can go into choices, and I could have made better choice. All of this. He's a liar. He has Kendra, and I didn't know at the time. I had 4 kids. So I thought he had 4 kids. There's about 12. He's that's what he does. That's his character, unfortunately.
Let me ask you this: have you ever been married?
Sure. I have not. I've been engaged.
You've been engaged. So no judgment for today, but you couldn't settle down with any of the 5 men you had children with.
So my oldest, right, 20, I had him at 21. I was like a high school type thing. We were really young at the time. To the extent that I'm like, sir, you just turned 20. Could you imagine being a father right now? And he's absolutely not. So was young. And let me be completely transparent, right? Because whoever knows me knows it is what it is. I've seen people say, and actually one of your guests one time was talking about another guest that has multiple children with multiple fathers. And the ideal of, well, why didn't you just make better choices? And didn't you learn by baby number 3 or what have you? When you're not in a healed and whole place, those concepts or those choices about making cognizant, aware choices, it can't be expected from somebody who's not cognizant and aware. Unfortunately, in my past, we're talking 15, 20 years ago, right? I've been in abusive relationships. And instead of dealing with the hurt and dealing with what was going on, I just pushed through and went to work, right? So you push through, you go to work. And it really wasn't until the pandemic when I was able to sit down and stop, because I had to, and go to counseling and kind of like be conscious that, yeah, you got to stop. It's not, it really doesn't matter what the other side is. There's only so much parenting you can do as a single parent, right? I wouldn't advise anybody do it. I think I do it well, but it's hard. It's hard. It's not fair all the way around. I do co-parent well with the fathers that want to be involved, but at the time, I did not deal with me and my choices. I own that.
Y'all see what I mean by the sex drive is strong as hell. It's almost as strong as the need to eat. The sex drive is strong. And the need for human beings to be touched and to touch somebody is so damn strong. People will do it regardless of the consequences. Regardless of you knowing that it's a shitty human being that you're dealing with, you still do it to be touched and to crave that wanting and that need to be next to another human being. That is so strong. It's in every one of us. And a lot of us can resist it. A lot of us do resist it because it's just so carnal and basic, right? But these women, some of these men, a lot of people, men and women, don't resist it. And this is how you end up with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damn kids. You don't resist your basic urges. Now, she said that she was fucked up mentally. Why didn't you sit your ass down somewhere if you knew you was fucked up? And you knew you couldn't make, you knew something was wrong. You knew something was off. You can't tell me that you don't know something is wrong after you done had 2 baby daddies or 3 baby daddies and 3 babies. You can't tell me you don't know that something is wrong. I don't give a damn what kind of trauma you got going on. But the sex drive is stronger than motherfucker. And it drives all of these people out into the dating pool, into the sex pool, not the dating pool, the sex pool. Like she said, dating and all that is easy. Yes, the fuck it is. I can walk outside my door and get somebody to give me an offer to have some sex. But you can't do that when you want to control yourself, or you want to control your world and your environment and your history and your financial stability. You just can't go out there and have sex with any old bandit. And this is what she did. I wasn't in control of myself. I wasn't thinking straight. Then sit your ass down somewhere. Keep your legs closed until you know what to do. When you thinking you know what to do, you made the most obvious or good choice in your job, but you ain't making no good choices in your personal life. You don't understand that you can put yourself in jeopardy, thereby jeopardizing your children by having kids without putting a condom on. Why would you be having sex with a bandit and end up pregnant, ain't getting no husband, wasn't looking for no husband, but you just decide you're gonna have another baby, baby number 5, then you find out he was married? Make it make sense, the heathen queen.
And now I'm in a much better place.
Okay. So let's do it. Courtney, Southern California, 41, Capricorn, human resources. She works human resources. Mom to 5 different men, never married. What kind of man are you looking for?
Woo, Kendra. So, dating is easy, right? Dating is easy. Even if I have 5 people say I want to have 6, which I can't. There's no more children. I'm way done. That's a wrap.
Real quick, Courtney, we gotta get because your Wi-Fi. I know you're out somewhere, but I need you to stay steady and stay right there. This is good Wi-Fi and good light. So do your best not to move. Okay, so let me ask you the question.
I'm shaking too. I'm sorry.
Only because you're outside in the Wi-Fi. So let's try to, if you can stay as steady as you are and good lighting, this would be great. I'm gonna ask the question again. What kind of man are you looking for?
Okay. So the kind of man I'm looking for, I was saying that like sex dating, that's easy, right? But the kind of man I'm looking for is a partner, in all honesty, right? And I understand that I come with a lot. So including the kids, right? I have my own home, 6 bedrooms, 5 baths. I have my own car. I was able to do that as a single mother. So I'm ambitious. I'm taking care of myself. I don't expect a man to come in and completely financially do it all. It's a lot for me to completely financially do it all. So I don't expect anybody to take on 6 more people. I expect us to partner and be companions and work it together.
Ouch. It's a heavy lift. And why is it a heavy lift? Because there's PTO, PTA, school, rides, activities, work schedule, cooking, vacate. And you got to take an extra person on. You need to find a man who can't have no kids, who would love to have kids, but he can't have none. Because you and him going to be... Look, I done told y'all you can make $150,000 all you want, honey. If he ain't making no money, that means you're cutting $150,000 with 5 kids ain't good enough. Each kid is $20,000. You gotta feed them motherfuckers. Each kid is $20,000. Just take into account it costs $4,000 a month to feed each. $4,000 a month. No, $4,000 a year to feed each kid. You got 5. So right off the bat, you spending $20,000 on food. Out to dinner, food, you, them, $20,000 food. Clothes, activities, rides, gas, boo-ba-doo, mortgage, 6-bedroom house. You at least hitting at least $2,000 on that 6-bedroom house off the bat. That's $20,000 a year. So $20,000 for the house, $20,000 for them kids. That's $50,000. The average man only make $45,000, and he got to come in knowing his check gone, knowing his check is swallowed up. Where can I fit in? No, you need more than dick and motherfucker riding your couch.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Abusive men, liars, people who are not transparent, whatever. But to actually, because I'm not the type of woman that says I don't need a man. No, I need the right man for me, and I want to be the right woman for him. And for my setup and situation, that includes somebody who's willing to parent.
Got you. Does he have to look?
You got to be willing to parent. Are you willing to parent? Dudes, all the dudes that can't have no kids, who don't want no kids, she looking for y'all. Because you got a built instant motherfucking family. And you're about to be a grandpappy. Because that 18-year-old can't tell me he ain't out there fucking.
Look a certain way.
I prefer black men. I'd like to think that I'm open to other situations, but I never have been. So.
What about
Wait a minute, dude, she got a receding forehead? Is that what the fuck is wrong?
Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
He has to be stable and be able to support himself. And I'm done with liabilities at this point, right? I want to be an asset to him, and he'd have to be an asset to me. So you got to support yourself. We all got our passports. If you don't have yours, are you willing to get it? Can we take trips? I took me and all the kids to Mexico. So, I'm not rich by any means, but Southern California is not cheap.
So let me ask you this. Okay, so you said earlier you have your own house for you and your children, and you desire partnership. So does this mean marriage?
I would like to be married, yes.
Okay, so does he move into your house that you already own if you guys get married?
So of course, depending on how we fit in with family dynamics, I'm willing to. I work remotely, so me moving somewhere is not off the table. I'm not really interested in a long distance relationship per se, because I don't think it's practical. I'm just at a really practical stance in my life, and
she needs you to have a dick and a job and be willing to be a parent and a partner. Those are the 4 things that she needs. A dick that works, partner, money. There you go. I summed it up.
But yeah, I mean, I guess that's a possibility. He'll never own my house. My house is in a trust, right? So it goes to my dependents. But we can cross that bridge when we get there. He can't be a homosexual. He'd have to have his own spot.
He can't be homosexual.
Sexual, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, no, not that either, but, praise the Lord. So he'd have to have his own spot, and then we could talk about how we would navigate from there if we got to that level.
Got it. Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam court today.
I told you I am out here. I don't even know what you can see, how you can see it.
I can see your breasts. I can see your boobs.
Huh? Because they're there. So Kendra, that is the biggest thing on me, child. I'm 5'5". I don't know. Can you see?
All we can see is your breasts. We need to see your
I don't know what you want me to do with that, Kendra. That's the story of my life.
I need to see your legs, honey.
My leg? Okay, let me see if I can set the phone down and walk backwards. I'm going to set it on the light. Hold on.
Okay. All right. This is perfect. We can see you perfectly.
Okay.
Courtenay, what's the age range you would date? You're 41.
I say 38 to the grave, but realistically, if I didn't have little kids, I wouldn't be interested in somebody else's little kids. So I would say 38 to 60.
38 to 60. Okay. You don't have to answer, but no. What was your last?
Shit, at least she honest. Shit, I tell you, in the motherfucking man, I don't want no man that got kids under the age of 18, under the age of 21. Don't even look my way. If they under the age of 21, you burnt up. Cause your money going to help them. When they over the age of 21, they can help their damn self. Me and you got things to do. We ain't got time to worry about no kids. That's exactly what I would say.
Last relationship.
I respectfully decline.
No, your last relationship.
Oh, 2017. My youngest son's father. Yeah.
Okay. Now you said the last time you had sex. That's the next question. You want to decline? That's fine.
I do.
What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
That's a great question. I would say.
Didn't she say she went and got some work done, like some mental help, because she was fucked up with having kids and this, that, and that? Ain't what she told us? So how the hell you didn't figure out what your flaws was when you was in that damn counseling and all that? That's a great question. Hell, the fuck it is a great question. What's the answer? That should rattle off your tongue like rata rata rata. I'm kind of selfish. I don't want no more kids. I don't have no patience. Blah 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 blah. I tend to do this. I can't have no patience. I don't have no patience for people who late. Da da da. And I cuss motherfuckers out like I'm a sailor. See, I can get them. I can rattle all minds off just like that. Why the hell can't nobody else do that on here?
Not that I'm perfect, right? But expecting me out of others. So I feel like I'm pretty transparent. What you see is what you get. What I do is what I do. I go to work. I take kids around, do their activities. I come home. I may go to the winery with my girlfriends. That's it. So there's no double lives. There's no. So just, I guess, the expectation without validation of truth. That's something that I think I need to work on. Or assuming that what people are saying is what it is. Like, what's another way to say it? Like giving the benefit of the doubt too much.
Giving the benefit of the doubt.
Okay. Yeah, benefit of the doubt too much. Another thing I could work on is not shutting down. I desire somebody who's emotionally intelligent and communicative. I understand, though, that men don't communicate in the same way as women. So I guess having a little bit more patience if they don't communicate, or kind of just being forthright with the level of expectation and communication that I want. And then the third thing I can work on interpersonally, the third thing is probably balance. Like learning really, and again, since I would say the pandemic, I've done a lot of work, continuing to do a lot of work. Just learning to, you don't jump from a date or two to a whole relationship. Sometimes just enjoy the process.
Okay, just enjoy the process. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Courtney? I know you got that good. You got 5 kids by 5 minutes. But I mean, shout out to my girl, Corey Bell. She said,
that don't mean she got no good. Stop lying to them. That just means she's easy. That's a big difference.
She got.
Wait. I didn't. Can you say that one more time?
I said, I know you.
Can you say that one more time?
Okay. I was about to ask you, why would a man be lucky to be with you? And I said, I know you got that good. Shout out to my homegirl, Courtney Bell, who is a comedian. She has, she doesn't have about 5 men, but she got a few kids. And she said that means her vagina was great. That's why she has so many babies. So now, I'm assuming you got 5 kids by 5 men.
You see the fuckery some women roll with other women on. See, I don't go for that. You got 5 kids, you got good ussy. You ain't got good ussy. You don't got no motherfucking standards, cause you're easy. Motherfucker looked at you and said, let me fuck her, and I ain't gonna have no consequence behind it. That's what the fuck that means. That many kids, that's what the fuck that means. It don't mean you got good ussy. It don't mean you got good ussy. Stop thinking that.
There gotta be some good. There gotta be some
and
good.
Is. I will not, I'm with you when you're right. As my auntie would say, I'm with you when you're right.
Stop that madness, y'all. Stop it right now. The arrogance of women.
Why would a man be lucky to have me?
Yeah.
Because I am aware that it, of what I need to work on, willing to work on it. I'm never gonna blame the demise or success of a relationship on one person. I take accountability. I'm honest. I'm transparent. I'm fun. I'm kind, which is super important. That's one of the things I'm looking for. And what you see is what you get.
What you see is what you get. So do you want, you're done with having children, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I cannot have any more. Physically, that's a wrap. I had the last baby and told him to take my tubes.
Okay. So this is Courtney, Southern California, 41, Capricorn, Human Resources.
But she wants a man to be her husband and she can't give him any kids. Make this shit make sense.
Moms of 5, 20, 17, 13, 7, and a 3-year-old. All right, Courtney, how can the guy reach out to you, boo?
Facebook, Court Tonight Justice, or IG, the same.
You know who needs to reach out to you. He needs to have a solid job, needs to have a dick that works, he needs to have kids that are already grown out the house, or he can't have no kids. He needs to be nice, he needs to be kind, he needs to know that he's walking in the middle of chaos. He ain't never gonna have no peace, always gonna have noise, and she may or may not have no good. So while you sitting up here talking about, you telling the truth and you doing this, that, and the third, no, get your ass up off here. Because I don't think there's no guy coming to save you. You're fucked up. It's a wrap. You're fucked up. You're going to find somebody, but he going to be surfing your motherfucking couch. Now get your ass up off here. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Thank you. Hello all, this is Heathen Queen, and I am here to introduce you to This Is Your Dating Pool show. Here we highlight the bandits, the delusional females, and the all-around degeneracy. These people are out here mating, breeding, bringing children into the world with no care and concern for anything else. It's our job as a marital show to show you your choices. These are your people in your dating pool. Here we introduce Tina.
Okay, 40 Leo, New Haven, Connecticut. Do you have any children?
I have 3 and 3 grandchildren.
Just tell me about your kids. How old are your kids?
They are 23, 15.
Wait a minute, did she say she was 40, right?
15 and 13.
All by the same man?
2 different baby fathers. My last 2 are the same father.
Okay. What do you do for a living, Tina?
I'm a security guard.
A security guard. And what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Leo.
Oh, you told me that. So this is Tina, 40, Leo, New Haven, Connecticut. 3 kids, 23, 15, and 13. Have you ever been married?
Never been married.
Never married. My 2 men, security guard. You're giving me security guard vibes, Tina.
Sorry.
What kind of man you looking for?
I'm looking for somebody that is sweet, very outgoing, can have fun. You know, somebody that if we're walking down the street knows that the female is supposed to be on the inside. You know, somebody that I could just...
I got you, Tina. I know what you mean. These lame motherfuckers don't know what you're talking about.
have fun with all the time.
Okay.
That's it.
What are your deal breakers?
Cigarette smoking is a big one. I can always work with somebody, no matter what. I know life comes with challenges.
Is she a semi or what? I can't tell.
So you can always work with people. The cigarette smoking is a big one.
Okay.
That's yes.
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
Not really. I really don't have a type. I'm open to all races. I mean, I'm a big girl, so it don't matter.
Okay. Does he have to
The standards, the boundaries, and the expectations. What the Oh God. This show brings everybody out of their cave. Good, bad, and the ugly. And most of them represent the ugly. She don't have no standards, boundaries, expectations. She just wants somebody because the sex drive is strong. The need is so strong.
make a certain amount of money?
As long as you're working, it don't matter.
Okay. Tina, what's your ethnicity?
I'm Italian and Polish.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam. All right, we see you, Mama.
Exactly the kind of chick that gets wiped up by you bandits. Exactly the chick that you bandits wife up. She white, she hefty, she got kids, she about a 2 or 3 in the face because I ain't never seen no one. Exactly the kind of chick that y'all bandits wife up. Here she go right here.
Turn around on him. Tina, what was your last relationship?
I actually just got out of a relationship. It was a domestic violence where he
ain't did no kind of work on herself. I just got out of a relationship, ain't did no work on herself. All right? None whatsoever. But she got to have a man, right? Ain't did no work on herself, but she got to have a man.
He was putting his hands on me. So that's like a big thing I can't deal with.
Sorry that you went through that.
So.
How long was you taking the ass whoopings?
Tina, you don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask, when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
It was like 3 months ago when I got out of that relationship.
Okay. What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
So pretty much always trying to, I'm kind of bossy sometimes because I've done management. So I'm always kind of bossy. So I gotta kind of like.
We can't motherfucking tell because you seem meek, mild, and mannered over this motherfucker.
Tame that down a little bit, but that and put myself first because I don't do that. I put everybody else first before me. And
is she a semi? I can't tell.
And trying to get myself out of work.
It's the mug. It's the mug. I didn't really look at her because I really didn't look at her, but I'm looking now. This is exactly the female. Bandits come to the front of the line. Bandits come to the front of the goddamn line. Here she is. Exactly your type. Bandits to the front.
I work a lot, so.
All right, she works a lot. All right, Tina. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I love to be able to put them first. No. You have to put your kids, then you both. I love cooking for them. Like if I'm not at work and they're coming home, I make sure they have food on the table. I make sure that they're taken care of just as much as I'd like to be taken care of.
Okay, what's the age range you would date? You're 40.
So I want to say from like 25 to...
You're going to 25?
5 to 45, 50.
You would go to 25?
Cause she know there's bandits out there that go. Cause she got a job. She got that light skin. She got that dumpy body. All of the things that a bandit needs in order to be fulfilled. If she got a house and a car, even motherfucking better. My ex was 20.
Your ex was what?
23. Wait a minute. Are you used to dealing with young men? Because if you're used to dealing with young men, that will explain all the fucking relationship problems that you done had. That would explain all of them if that's all you deal with is motherfucking young boys.
Your child's 23.
Yeah, How How am I fucking you and you the same age as my kid? Make it make sense, the heathen queen. Make that shit make sense. Look at the choices that be made. Look at the choices that they be making. Stop it.
X was 23. When I first asked.
And he was whooping your ass. Get the fuck out of here. That'd be the last motherfucking age range I'd be picking. If I know I was getting my ass kicked by a 23-year-old, make it make sense to heathen queen.
Actually got with him, I didn't know how old he was. And
you had to have found out how old he was soon after. So why didn't you just kick his ass to the curb? What the fuck is going on?
It just happened.
So change something. You doing the same shit you was doing, getting your ass kicked. Really? Really, that's what the fuck we doing?
How long did you guys date for?
We were together for 2.5 years.
No way.
So you dated someone your son's age. Is 23 your son or your daughter?
My daughter.
How did your daughter feel about you dating somebody her age?
She had an issue with it, but she was she was out the house, married already. I mean, he treated me good. I mean, he's the type of person that.
Whoa, didn't she say her ex was kicking her ass? Now she's saying he treated her good. Maybe she got a different ex.
Open doors, made sure that I was taken care of, but he put his hands on me. It just.
Then he wasn't a good guy. Make this shit make sense.
I had to stop.
You see the contradiction in this shit? This is fuckery. Pure simple.
So that was the one. So, and you would go to 25. So you go 15 years younger.
You would think she would eliminate all the negatives from the previous relationship. But she's doing the same thing. Look at the trauma manifest. No discernment. No kind of thought process as to, well, what could have been a contributing factor to me being in that relationship? Maybe he wasn't mature enough. No thought about that.
I mean, to age, I look at it as if somebody makes you happy.
No. Because I know I could never be happy with a 20-year-old. I know this. So I'm not fucking him. There's certain age ranges where no.
You know, as long as they're, not 18, I'm fine. I want,
Ain't no way I'm taking my clothes off for no fucking 20-year-old. And she 40. And that body go all kinds of motherfucking ways when you take the clothes off. And she comfortable taking her clothes off in front of a 23-year-old? This shit makes sense.
above 25 to 45, 50.
Okay, and how could this man reach out to you?
Through Facebook, my name, Tina Zalowski.
Tina Salowski. All right, boo, will you keep me posted how it goes, honey?
All the bandits come to the front because I already know you motherfuckers' mouth is watering to get next to that motherfucking round body, light skin, and all that whiteness. I got you. Here she is right here. And she's a motherfucking security guard. And she got kids. And she got her own place. And she got her own car. All the elements that you need to lay up and play your video game. You go head on. Now, for you, Tina, get your motherfucking ass off here because your inbox gonna be full. You don't need to do no more advertisement. That's all you had to do was show your white skin, and that's all they needed to come pouring out of that goddamn hole that they live in to hit your ass up. Now get your ass up off.
About 2 months ago.
You look
I don't think I was kind of nervous a little bit. I never been on a web show before, so I don't think I did myself justice that first time. So I want to
are you
try it
get
again properly.
He presents feminine energy to me. I can't. I can't. Ooh, I can't. Straight up feminine energy.
okay? Because you get two chances. So you ready to do it again?
Yes, man.
All right, back up a little bit so I can see your full head.
Okay.
All right.
Give me-
Or yeah, you could touch the camera.
Is that better?
Okay. I'm gonna work with this. Miles, how old are you?
30.
30. And where you calling me from?
Huntsville, Alabama.
Alabama. You have any children?
No, ma'am.
And you big like that, and you ain't got no damn kids. You should be in the gym doing all you can to work out. Oh Lord.
No kids. What you do for a living?
I work for the government. I work for the Department of Defense here.
Sit his ass in a chair all day or something, cause he ain't doing nothing to pull that body together. Nothing.
Rest on Arsenal. I'm a logistician.
Okay. So we got Miles, 30, Alabama, no kids, works for the government. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Virgo.
Virgo. All right. I'm trying to get my ring light together. So we about to shift over like driving a car, child. I
Yes,
think this.
Does he wear a hat? Cause he's losing his hair right up in the front. And usually you lose your hair up in the front if you be wearing a hat all the time. What's going on, Miles? You're looking rather dusty on camera.
I still kind of slanted. I'm having a difficult time with this. And it's on, the slant is on me. It's not on you. Okay, let's try this. Okay, I think I fixed it. All right, so Miles, 30, Virgo, Alabama, no kids, works for the government. Who are you looking for tonight, Miles?
I'm just looking for a woman that don't treat me right. Yeah.
Okay, what kind of woman you looking for, babe?
Preferably black. She doesn't have to live in Alabama. I'm good to travel. I can hop on a plane very.
3 things: shave the head down to a reasonable size, lose about 25 pounds, boom, 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 and stop emitting that feminine energy, bro.
Easily. And
Okay.
height doesn't make a difference to me. Weight doesn't really make a difference to me.
He ain't got no fucking standards bound. This is it right here, y'all. Listen, listen, listen. This is a simp alert. Watch.
Just someone that I think is beautiful or pretty or attractive. And that's
Okay.
gonna treat me right.
What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers is somebody who doesn't, someone who's cheating,
Someone
or
what?
someone who doesn't,
Someone, what'd you say? Someone that what, baby?
someone who cheats,
Someone that what?
cheats.
Cheats. Someone that cheats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mumbling. You don't know what your deal breakers are. Oh my God. You still doing this is a bad light. This is a bad look, Miles. I'm telling you.
So no woman that cheats.
Somebody who isn't, really serious, or, just want to get some money out of it.
You ain't serious because you coming with the motherfucking talking points and you don't have that shit down cold. See, I'll accept a man who got them talking points, them red pill talking points, them bullshit talking points. I'll listen to him if he got that shit down cold. This motherfucker just heard some talking points and he finna repeat that shit. Watch this bullshit, y'all. What?
Okay. All right. Does she have to look a certain way?
Height doesn't. I'm 5'5".
Motherfucker. Okay, 5'5". You looking for a specific demographic. I say Taiwanese, Vietnamese. I say all of them right there. Them eases and shit. Because they short.
So I'm on the short end. But height doesn't make a difference to me. Skin color doesn't really make a difference to me. I like black women of all shades. Um, Weight doesn't make a difference to me as long as if you kind of big, want to at least be working on it.
What I tell y'all? Didn't I tell you he ain't have no standards, no boundaries, no expectations? He was on the show the last time and he said probably the same bullshit. Or he may have had standards and then found out he couldn't get what he wanted. Now he on this motherfucker talking about he ain't got no standards, or he presented no standards the last time. That's why he ain't got nobody. And on top of that, he probably didn't work on his own goddamn self. Miles, there's things you need to work on. Your communication skill fucked up. Hairline probably fucked up still. Somebody need to tell him in his life that hairstyle is not working. Get in the gym, 20 pounds, learn to read so your communication can up itself. There's many things he need to work on. Let's see.
As I am.
Okay, as you are. All
Yeah.
right. Okay. So she got to make a certain amount of money.
I prefer to, I guess, match me. I make about 60,000 a year, so at least know that. But
Is he a semi? See, I can't tell, but he worked for the government, so he can't be a semi. So,
if she lower than that, I'm cool with that too. But at least you're making some decent income.
Okay.
he ain't got none. And it's so obvious. That's why you haven't been successful. Mile, you need to come over here and take Heathen Queen course. I tell you how to do that thing. I tell you. Simp alert.
Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Absolutely. Give me 1 second.
Let me add into the YouTube the link for you guys to add to the show. Let me see you posing for us?
No, I'm just.
He's short and stumpy. You cannot be short and stumpy and be overweight. He's only 5'5", which means get your ass in the gym and lose all that waist in that back. I'm not harping on his weight. I'm saying that's 50% of his fucking problem right there, because he leads a sedentary lifestyle. And ain't no woman looking at no short, stumpy, fat man. That's one of the negatives on every female's list. And he has to compensate. You need to compensate by looking buff, hair on par, communication on par, body on par. Everything got to be on par because you got negatives. And the negative is the height, bro.
Just,
Okay.
I wouldn't say I was posing. Nah, I ain't. Nah.
I missed it for a second, child.
See, if he was in Heathen Queen age range, I'd go over there with my Amazonian self at 5'10", and the motherfucker would be bedazzled. And I'd get all the money, the check, everything, with only the promise of some unsi, the punani, whatever you want to call it. I get all the coins. But see, I ain't bogus like that no more. So I'm telling you the game, bro.
Okay, so Miles.
Yes, ma'am.
When was your last relationship?
About a year ago, summer of last year.
A year ago. Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
Summer of last year.
What I
Summer of last.
I knew he was gonna say that, cause he is paying. He's a nice guy, but I'm telling you what the problems is. I know what your issue is. Ask him what his 3 flaws is. Ask him.
Here. Could the woman have kids already, Miles?
Yeah, she can, but
Yup.
I prefer she didn't, because I just had a bad experience with that.
What was the experience you had?
It was about 3 years ago.
3 years ago. Okay.
Yeah, I was seeing a single mom. It was my very first relationship.
Stop that silly shit, nigga. Stop that silly shit. Your first relationship was 3 years ago? Wait a minute, he's 30, so 26. What? Okay, okay. Wait, let's listen.
Um, and let's just say, she couldn't stop messing around with her baby daddy. She ended up, getting pregnant by him while she was still with me.
Mm.
And she dumped me and they got married.
No, so she got back with her baby daddy.
Yes.
Aw.
And she was using him for his money, I bet. I bet. You can't tell me she wasn't. I bet. Because you give off that simp vibe. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the simp vibe. I'm saying that shit is like a wave when motherfucker get wind of what you look like.
I'm sorry you went through that, Miles.
Yes, man. Last
Kendra knows she want to laugh. Stop it, girl.
time I didn't really want to share that, but I ain't got nothing to hide. That's in the past.
No, you ain't got nothing to hide. You ain't got nothing to hide. You just got to know your lane, man, and you ain't found yourself. The body all over the place, the mannerisms all over the place, the look is all over the place. You just fucked up, man. I wish I had a man school. How to attract women. I know what it takes. This is a dick deflator look. All of it.
So, what are 3 flaws you have? Well, did I ask you your last relationship?
Yeah. Remember the baby mom? Well, that wasn't my last relationship. I'm sorry. No, my last relationship was with somebody a little younger than me, but let's just say that didn't work out. She a little cuckoo.
Yeah, cool. Okay. And you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask, when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Last year.
Okay. All right, Miles. What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
3 flaws I got to work on, Kendra. I would say that I don't know if you remember last time, but a little socially awkward.
We can tell. We can tell. That's why you need to be out there a little bit more, but online, talking to people in the pool, doing your thing, talking to all kinds of folks, women mostly, but not as a romantic person, but as a human being, as a regular human being. Make it a regular practice to talk to women so that you're comfortable talking to them, so you're comfortable approaching them, not in a sexual way, just in a regular how you doing kind of way. Specifically at your job, talk to them, approach them. I'm not trying to talk to you, just I want to have conversations every day. How you doing? What's going on? That's how you become socially unawkward. Right now, you're awkward because you see where you're at all over the fucking map. Look-wise, communication-wise, approachable-wise. I thought you was gay. So, I don't know.
Very nerdy. I guess sometimes I could be a little less patient. I'm sorry, more patient. More patient. I messed up. Sorry. A little more patient because I really don't have time for the BS. You know what I'm saying? I'm 30 years old, one day I want a kid, have a family.
Okay.
Third flaw I can work on is I guess that I need to listen a little bit more. Not saying that I don't listen, but I'm ADD, so it's easy to attract my attention.
It's easy to attract your attention.
Yeah.
I'm going to break it down for you like this. Since the beginning of man on this planet, it has always been the biggest gets the best spoils of war. The biggest gets the best female. And the short and stumpy have to deal with the scraps. It is what it is. We cannot help what nature puts on here. Since the millennia of man appearing on this planet, that has been what's going on. And that is what is going on right now. Your lack of options. So he had this baby mama, then he had this other chick, right? She was crazy because she wanted his paycheck, and I bet you it was the money. Because he has nothing else. He's like a blank sheet of paper. Some people are blank sheets of paper. No way, shape, or form do they put an impression on you. And he's that type of person.
Okay. All right, let's do it. So, why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
Well, I would say because
Stop doing that with your hand. Get it away from your face. It just emphasizes the sausage effect of your upper body. Stop it.
I don't think that I'm a half bad looking dude. For one. um, I would say that I'm caring. I'm willing to provide. You know, if they give me a chance, I'm willing to.
This motherfucker begging. Fuck. Stop it, Miles. Have that answer ready. First thing you do, don't do nothing else. Get your ass up off here. Get your motherfucking ass up off here, because you ain't ready to date. Ain't nobody ready to deal with you. You need to lose a little bit of weight. The weight ain't got nothing to do with it. What it got to do with is your fucked up. You make the whole room uncomfortable. That's what it is. Everybody watching this motherfucker looking at you like, ooh, don't touch me. Ooh, don't talk to me. He can't talk. I don't want him to approach me. We don't know whether he's creepy or not. That's the kind of vibe you give off. Get your motherfucking ass off of here and start talking to more women and stop being online. Stop talking to men. The men who are comfortable and who get the most women are the men who are comfortable talking to women. And we can tell your ass ain't comfortable talking to women. So get your motherfucking ass up off this dating pool. Because you ain't the one. You ain't never going to be the one with this goddamn awkwardness. Go lose weight. Look into the camera. Shave the head. Get that motherfucking wheel off from around your motherfucking waist. Because you too short. Do that. And he's 5'5". And get to talking to females. That's what Heathen Queen recommends for you. I recommend that, and it'll change. It will change. But if you doing the same shit you was doing last year, you fucked up in the game, because ain't nobody looking at your ass. Now get your ass up off it. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hello all. This is Heathen Queen. And I am here to introduce you to This Is Your Dating Pool Show. Here we highlight the bandits, the delusional females, and the all-around degeneracy. These people are out here mating, breeding, bringing children into the world with no care and concern for anything else. It's our job as a marital show to show you your choices. These are your people in your dating pool.
Hey, baby, wipe your screen for me.
It might just be blurry.
Oh, no, it was better once you wiped it.
Okay.
What's your name, boo?
My name is Jasmine.
That's how we wave, huh? Okay, I gotta try it next time.
Hi.
Hey, Jasmine, boo, where you calling me from, honey?
North Carolina.
North Carolina, throw your hands up. Throw your hands up. Put your skirt up. Put your skirt up. Put your skirt up. What they say in that song besides North Carolina? Put your hands up.
Throw your hands up. Take your shirt off.
I got to take my shirt off. Isn't that sexual harassment? You can't say that in songs no more. All right, Jasmine. Oh, that's mommy. Hi, baby.
Yes, one of my babies.
This is what you call a plain Jane female. No makeup, no weave, nothing. Plain Jane female, but I just say the mug. The mug.
How many kids do you have, Jasmine?
I have 6.
6 kids. How old are you?
That's a gut punch every time I fucking hear it. 6. Wow.
Your kids, Jasmine.
Age range from 14
Oh,
to
If she over the age of 40, maybe. If you've been married, okay. If they all ain't got different baby daddies, okay. They got one baby daddy, I can deal. Let's see.
give me all the ages.
14, 12, 10, 6, 4-year-old Christmas Eve, and a 1-year-old December 16th.
Okay, Jasmine, how old are you?
32.
32. Hold up. You been fucking since you was legal age. Ouch. Let me see how many baby daddies she got.
32. Are they all by the same man?
No.
How many men?
No motherfucking way. No motherfucking way. Every time a chick get on here and she got 5, 6 kids, they damn near got all different baby daddies. What makes you have a baby by bandit after bandit after bandit after bandit? No. What makes you sit there and not put birth control as a priority in your life? I don't understand what's going on. 6 goddamn kids and 6 baby daddy or 5 baby daddy. It don't matter. 5, 6, same thing. And I'll always come back to the one thing. If something happened to you because you out here being stupid, having sex without having any kind of protection, who gonna take care of your kids? That's why I know you don't give a damn about them goddamn kids. Cause ain't no way you be having your legs open every 2 years to every bandit that come along and you ain't wearing no condoms. I'm gonna keep saying that because you should be shamed into doing that kind of shit. Because you're not concerning yourself about the welfare of your children if something happened to your black ass because you out here, or black ass, white ass, Mexican ass, whatever ass, because you out here got your legs open without protection. You shouldn't be nowhere without no protection, because you're protecting not just your body, you're protecting those kids if something happened to you. Make it make sense.
5. So why you not with the 1-year-old dad?
Ooh. Wrong choice.
Wrong choice.
How you got
The
wrong?
1-year-old and the 4-year-old have the same dad?
No.
Hold on. Didn't she just have a baby last year and that baby just turned 1? That baby just turned 1. Or finna turn 1. Make it make sense. And you out here again. You made the wrong choice again. Why you out here wanting us to help you or let you make another bad choice? And then watch this. She gonna say some crazy shit with her chest puffed out. Well, if they don't love me, they can't love me if they don't love my kids. Watch her say some bullshit like that. I bet you she say some bullshit like that.
No, the 6 and 4-year-old.
Why you not with the 4-year-old dad?
Substance abuse.
Substance abuse. Why you not with the other 3 dads?
I was young.
You was young.
Yeah.
No. You wasn't young. Every woman in this planet know about birth control. You know there's something to prevent you from being pregnant. Cause I'm old as I am, and I knew there was stuff to take birth control back when I was young. When I was that same age. You knew there was something to help you not get pregnant back then. No, that's not an excuse.
Yes.
What do you do for a living, Jasmine, honey?
I have my new own tax business now, so yes.
Okay.
Meaning she does taxes for the season. That's seasonal work. That's not a job. That's just temporary job. That's a seasonal job. It ain't your own business. Stop it.
So what's your zodiac sign?
Gemini.
Gemini. So this is Jasmine, North Carolina. She owns her own tax business, 32, Gemini, mom to 6, by 5 men. Have you ever been married?
No, would love to be.
Of course she ain't never been married. She has no desire to get married. She keeps thinking there's going to be a hero that comes along and accepts her and those children. and she doesn't understand or has not accepted the fact that you have regulated yourself into the booty call recreational lane only. Women who got 1, 2, or 3 kids can get lucky. All of the stars have to align. All of these things have to be lined up in order for you to get lucky enough for a motherfucker to come along who want to marry you with 6 goddamn kids. Off the bat, you got to get a man who may not be able to have kids, who wants kids, who willing to take care of your kids, or a simp to come along and take care of you and 6 goddamn kids. And you got one that's 1-year-old, and you got one that's 4-year-old. What the fuck are you thinking? God only knows if you got any girls. Do you got any girls? Because that right there means that you need to have special care about the men that you bring into your children's life. And you done brought 5 motherfucking different men into your lives of your kids. How many girls do you got? Make it make sense, the heathen queen.
Someday.
What kind of man you looking for, honey?
Somebody that's loving, caring, somebody that is that know how to communicate. I love to communicate. Like, if you have a problem, if there's a problem, communicate.
Wait a minute. Don't make it seem like you on the ball mentally right now. That's what I don't like. Don't make it sound like you too motherfucking smart to make mistakes now. And you done been making mistakes. You done made mistakes between the age of 18 all the way up to the age of 31. Don't make it seem like you understand how to do all these things to manage your relationship. You know none of the things to manage a relationship.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Lying, cheating. If you can't talk to me or be trusting or...
See, I done come to this conclusion right here. Heathen Queen done came to this conclusion. Men who get involved with women who got all these goddamn kids know they ain't gonna stick around. Because ain't no way in their mind they say we gonna sit here and take care of 4 or 5 other motherfuckers' kids. That's why they don't stick around. Because they consider you recreational use only. They gonna say what they gotta say to get into the uncy because you come across as being a person who gives up their uncy quick. And since it's only recreational, you're the one should recognize that you're recreational. And you're the one who should be taking precautions because you want to be safe for your children and safe for yourself. You're supposed to be protecting those kids. They come first, which means you can't put yourself in a predicament where you might lose your life. You should know that man don't see you as nothing other than recreational. Why y'all mothers who got these 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 motherfucking kids don't seem to understand that? When men have been telling you that for years and years and years. Ain't nobody trying to stick around and raise no 3, 4, 5 other motherfucking kids. They've been telling y'all that for years, and yet still you open up your legs and have another one, buy another one. And it makes so bad, some of them don't even have no money. So you just got another baby who got a baby daddy ain't got no money. Make it make sense.
Anything like that, that's a deal breaker. Like, if you feel like the relationship is not going where you want it to be and you can't communicate it, I don't want to. Just move on. I'd rather somebody be trustworthy and upfront. That's it.
Okay. Now, Jasmine, you are a mom of 6, but you have a 1-year-old, a 4-year-old, are your youngest children.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say to a man that's concerned about the amount of kids and the ages that you have?
If you don't love kids and you have a problem with me having younger children, just go.
I knew it. I knew she was gonna say this shit. I knew it. It's called trying to make a motherfucker be guilty for not wanting you and your 6 motherfucking kids. That don't work. That does not work. Because most men gonna say, that's too many goddamn kids. Most men gonna say that. It is what it is. I ain't mad at them. It just is what it is.
somewhere. I'm not looking for somebody just to sleep with or anything like that. Just go much.
Do you want more children?
No. No, no, no. No, 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 no.
But you want him to marry you, but he can't get no kids out of it.
Now, later on down the line, if the guy say, "Oh, I want kids" or something like that, we can take the necessary steps to get more kids. But other than that, no.
See, here's the thing. You're fertile. We cannot trust you. I'm sorry. A man cannot trust that you won't get pregnant on his ass. Here's the bottom line. This is most feared thing from most men. We can't trust you not to get pregnant. You got pregnant by them other motherfucking 6 bandits. What if I get involved with you as a man, get involved with you, and I tell you I don't want no motherfucking kids, and you turn up pregnant? See, there's a different story between not being able to get pregnant and you being fertile and you're only 32 years old. That baby mama itch might hit your ass in 2-3 years after me and you get involved, and you look up, I look up, and you pregnant. That's the goddamn fear of some men. Oh, hell no, she got 6. I know she gonna have more. I know she gonna get pregnant again. Somebody gonna stick their dick in you and you gonna get pregnant again, because you can't be trusted not to get pregnant again. You can't be trusted. Period.
Could he have kids?
He can have kids. I've never dated a guy with kids before. This would be a first experience, but yeah.
Really, all the men you dated didn't have kids?
Yes.
Wow.
Interesting, right? I know. Very
okay. So the guy you had a baby with, a 1-year-old, he didn't have any children?
No.
Okay. Does the guy have to look a certain way?
No. I don't go about looks. It's all about what's in your mind. It's all about, where your headspace is at, So.
See, and this is your problem. It's all about where your headspace is. That has not worked for you in the past. That's all I'm saying. When shit don't work, change your program. My brother told me this a long time ago. If your program is fucked up, change your program. Your program is fucked up because you have 6 goddamn babies, 5 different damn men, and all of them, and none of them had no kids other than your kids. Make it make sense. And they still didn't want to stay with you, even though your child is their only child, and none of them wanted to stay with you. 6 times, that tells me something wrong with you.
Okay. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
I would like for them to have money, yes, but certain amount, no, I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for somebody I could build with. I want to, we could build together. I don't want nobody that's real broke, like, oh, I need a place to stay. I'm broke. I ain't got no.
You're broke. You're broke.
Nowhere to sleep, blah, blah, blah. Nah, I ain't looking for that. I'm looking for somebody that is at least established a little bit. They ain't got to be 100%, but they're at least trying to get their stuff together.
Okay.
You can't afford to deal with no broke man. And you can't afford to deal with no man who ain't got, you can't afford to deal with no man who ain't about his money. You need a solid motherfucker who been on his job for a minute. You don't need no laissez-faire nigga. You need a brother who been on his job for a minute, who is stable. You need stability. Those children, not you, children need stability.
Okay. And I'm assuming you want someone that would accept your children.
Yes, most definitely. You can't accept my children. Please don't look my way.
Yeah, but 6 motherfuckers did. That's what we saying to you. 6 of them already got into your life, got into your pants, got you pregnant, and didn't give a damn about them other kids. Why you give a fuck about it now?
So this is Jasmine, North Carolina, 6 kids. You said you don't want no more kids. When was your last relationship?
About a month ago.
How you got out of a relationship? Please explain. Or you talking about sex? Which one is it? How you just got out of a relationship and you asking us to give you another opportunity to get into another relationship? You don't know how to conduct relationships. You don't know how to conduct relationships because you don't know how to pick the right man. You don't know how to protect yourself or the children. You apparently ain't good with birth control because maybe you just don't know how to read the direction on the motherfucking bottle or the motherfucking container or something.
Was it one of your children's dads?
The last one.
Y'all broke up a month ago?
Yes.
You feel like it's over for sure?
100%. Yes.
What?
Legal situation is being handled and everything like that. Yes.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
A month ago. Over a
Yeah,
month
your
ago.
children's dad?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
What are 3 flaws you have to work on, Jasmine?
So she just got out of a relationship. She just got out of dealing with somebody. But now she ready to get back into the pool. There, see, you have to understand the time frame between the children that she is having. 14, 12, 10, 9, 8, boom, 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 1, 4. Every other year she pregnant. She ain't pregnant for about 2, 3 months, 4 months. Then she get pregnant again. Don't know how to use birth control. When does she have time to reflect, self-reflect, or anything else? When does she have time to think of anything else? I told y'all the sex drive is a motherfucker. And these single mothers have the same sex drive as anybody else. They just got 6, 7, 8, 9 motherfucking kids. That's the only difference. And here it is. People think I just blame the females for getting pregnant. I blame the bandits too. The bandits, they know that she's only recreational use only, and yet and still they shooting they shot without any kind of protection. That's their problem. But this is her problem. She does not give a fuck about having kids, or she does not give a fuck about protecting herself, because protecting herself means protecting those children. Because who gonna take care of them kids if she's left? She lose her life over some bullshit, over a bandit who only considered her recreational use. She taking her life into her hands, therefore taking the children's lives in her hands. This is her fault. Specifically, this particular issue is hers. Bandits should be wearing condoms. They shouldn't be giving away their damn sperm to any old body that come down the pike. That's their issue. They left these kids on her. But she should never have thought to have these kids in the first place if she was protecting herself and those other children that she had.
Not falling in love so quick. Not giving myself to someone so quick, and not being so quick to just basically just really just fall.
It's the mug. Look at the mug. Look at the mug. And they just pumping babies in her. Pumping them in her. It's the mug. Stop it. I understand it's easy, but damn.
To a relationship, or just, being.
And she came out with 3 flaws. Okay, let's run with them. Why, if you know there's a flaws, why you ain't working on them? You just got out of a relationship a month ago, but you got your black ass on here looking for somebody else. 2 months later? Make it make sense. No self-reflection, no discernment, no standards or boundaries. I ain't here for the bullshit. Yes, you are. You there for the bullshit for real. You really there for the bullshit when you got 6, 7, 8, 9 goddamn kids by 6, 7, 8, 9 goddamn baby daddies. You for the shit, for the streets, for whatever the fuck.
In love with somebody when they like, oh, I like you, and da, 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 da. You're beautiful, So yeah, basically.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's one.
Wait a minute, I know motherfucking well she ain't heard no motherfucker say that she was beautiful. And she believed that bullshit. See, Self-esteem is a problem up in this motherfucker too. She know that's a goddamn lie. Ain't no way she don't know her mug is not where it's supposed to be. Ain't no way.
I don't know really. I don't really have too much because I don't really too much. I don't have any more. I don't really too much do too much. I haven't been in too many relationships, so.
Oh, you see, the truth come out sometime. I haven't been in too many relationships, meaning them motherfuckers that she was fucking and had them kids by, she wasn't in relationships with them. Them motherfuckers told her she was recreational use only, and yet and still she got pregnant by him. Make it make sense, the heathen queen. Make it motherfucking make sense.
You only got one flaw?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I haven't been outside. I don't be outside. I'm at home.
Of course you're at home. Who the fuck gonna watch 6 goddamn kids? Who gonna watch 6 goddamn kids so you can go somewhere? So every time a man come near you and say, "Ooh, baby, you look good. Ooh, that ass is fat. Ooh, I would like to hit that." You ready and willing because you want love and you want that respect and you want that closeness and all of that. Without even taking any kind of job application for the husband. You ain't taking no applications for the husband. You just letting the motherfucker in the door hoping he can do the job. Cause he a man. And he know less than you do. Stop it.
I talk a lot of shit, excuse my language, but yeah. That's probably maybe another one, maybe.
Why would God be lucky to be with you, Jasmine?
Huh?
And that's how I know the minute somebody stick their dick in her the next time, she gonna be pregnant within 6 months. That's how I know. That's how I know.
Why would God be lucky to be with you?
Oh, you want a home cooked meal, you want a family type setting, you want to laugh and joke, you want a massages, whatever, cater to, whatever, I'm that.
Sell it, girl, sell it. Sell it, girl.
I'm that one. You want somebody to love you, or you want to feel that love, I'm that person.
Are you just begging like Miles? Begging. It's called pick me syndrome. Stop it.
I'm her.
You're her. Do you want the man to be in North Carolina?
No, he can be wherever.
What was the age range you would date? You're 32.
I'm looking for 40 and up.
Oh, you want to go older?
Yes, I don't know. I don't want to deal with nobody else my age. I tried.
From big sister to little sister. First off, get control of your kids. Don't nobody like no unruly kids. Make sure your house is always clean. Learn to get some birth control because don't nobody want to stick their dick in you and get pregnant right off the bat. 4, you need some counseling because you can't decipher from a good man to a bad man. And you act like you don't know how to tell the difference between a relationship and non-relationships. You got many issues you need to figure out before you bring your ass on the dating show.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
29. And what do you do for a living?
I DoorDash.
Okay. Do you have any kids?
No.
No kids.
This motherfucker DoorDash.
What's your zodiac sign?
Well, I was born in January.
Well, there's 2 zodiac signs in January.
Well, I was born on the 17th.
So that might be either Aquarius or a Capricorn. Okay, it's fine. So this is Bandana Lou, Michigan, 29, DoorDashes, and has no kids. What kind of woman are you looking for, honey?
Somebody that's just nice. Somebody that's nice.
Okay. That's the only requirement is her being nice?
I mean, having a good, head on their shoulder, of course, being able to, bossed up like you,
Oh, like me?
No, not like you, but bossed up, like, capable to do, independent.
Independent. Okay, you want an independent woman. What are your deal breakers?
Oh, it's some goofiness. And I can't put my finger on it, but it's some goofiness. It's some goofiness. You ain't been smoking that wacky, have you, bruh? Bandana Lou, have you been smoking that wacky? Cause you acting kind of ignorant.
But you can't be nice. I mean, that's probably it. That's probably my biggest thing. Like, I just,
So no mean women.
I wouldn't say mean, everybody, gets mean, everybody has emotions, but at the same time, I'm a nice person, so I would definitely want somebody nice,
He gonna say he chill.
Bandana Lou, the cousins are telling me to ask you, are you high right now?
Oh yeah, I'm high. That's why I'm in Michigan.
Why are you in Michigan?
That motherfucker just said that just like that. Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
It's like it's what's that word? Recreational.
Oh, so how much weed have you smoked tonight?
I mean, just a little bit.
Oh, he is.
You sure, just a little.
Oh, he is semi. Oh, okay. That explains a lot. He's a semi.
Little?
I mean, my tolerance is low.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I mean, I understand that, people may not like that, but
Okay, just do me a favor. You're too close to the center. Can you move your camera over so you can be a little bit more in the middle? There we go. Okay, perfect. All right. So Bandana Lou, Michigan 29. What's that?
And he expects somebody to pick that. Like, motherfuckers are gonna go through all the profiles and say, yeah, I want that Bandana Lou. That dude smoking that wacky. Make it make sense.
Age range you want to date?
Well, I'm 29, so I would want somebody, like 27 and older,
Do you want the woman to be in Michigan?
Now I'm a traveler.
Okay. Does she have to look a certain way?
I mean, just, I really look past all that.
Okay. What about money? Does she got to make a certain amount of money?
Nah, I mean, I look past that as well.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra cam. That's when you stand up and we see your full body.
I said if he stumbles, he high, and he been drinking. And this motherfucker get up and he stumbles over the goddamn chair. Make this shit make sense when people get on here and they high and or drunk. Really?
Move over more to, there we go.
Why do you keep doing that?
Okay, Bandana Lou, we got you. When was your last relationship?
I ain't never been in one.
I knew he ain't. I knew it. Something told me he was gonna say he ain't never been in one, because he don't have no that's not his priority. When people drink and they smoke, a lot of that shit is their priority. People ain't their priority. I guarantee you, they not his priority.
When's the last time you had sex? You don't have to answer.
Nah, I'm a virgin.
Are you really?
I mean, I can say it again.
No way. He's an incel. Unless he fucking lying. I think he fucking lying. What's going on with this picture?
I'm a virgin.
Okay, are you waiting for marriage?
Yeah, I was raised in a Christian home.
Okay.
He a virgin? He motherfucking lying.
I mean, I do have my vices though. I'm not perfect.
We know you got your vices. We see them front and center. You like to smoke that wacky, or you're drinking, or you're doing something. But we know you got vices, motherfucker.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. So you're waiting for marriage for sex?
Oh yeah, that's not. Yeah, without a question. Without that's without a doubt.
Okay, no, non-negotiable. All right, what are 3 flaws you have to work on?
I gotta stop smoking weed first of all.
Yeah,
That's first.
yeah.
Stop smoking weed, partying, grow up, be a man, like a man supposed to be. Um, and be more stable. Stay in one place. I'm just like Miss KJ. I'm only on this show because I don't wife shopping. Like I'm like up and down.
He got issues. You're a weed head. You drink and you smoke. You do all of these things, and you on here because the sex drive is a motherfucker. Now, you wouldn't be looking for any kind of date if you weren't interested in having sex. So you're interested in a relationship and sex. Are you looking for a wife? Because this ain't no good look looking for no wife. And ain't no wife gonna put up with you doing this unless you making a lot more money and with a lot of zeros behind a motherfucking one. So I don't know why you got your motherfucking ass up on here and you high and you drunk and you smoking that wacky yacky yacky. You need to get your monkey ass off here. Looking for some shit that you don't need to have right now. You need to get control of them goddamn vices, as you say. And then you bring your ass on here because your eyes look beady than a motherfucker. You look high. You're smiling all the time. You look like you got a pot belly finna develop. And self-esteem issues don't just manifest themselves in ugly people. They in decent looking people like this too. There's some confidence issues going on right here.
Like intersections and from back and forth to here. And yeah, I don't want to leave the country because I feel like the most women that I feel like I can relate to are from this place, and I don't want to leave the place. But I'm about to hop on one of these airports and just leave. Cause I never flew. I never hopped on a plane, but I feel like that may be my first.
He's doing the passport bro thing without all the hassle. See, the passport bros take their ass overseas because A, you didn't find women here who found you attractive enough to have sex with you or have a relationship with you. B, socially awkward human beings. C, you just have proclivities that are illegal here. D, you just like paying for snatch. There's only about 4 or 5 different types of the passport bro. Okay? Him, for some reason, he seems to be awkward.
Because I'm all over the East Coast, just wife shopping. I work a job for like 2 or 3 weeks, just looking for a girl, and I'm not a real stable person, but it's
then how you looking for you a wife?
Only because I'm not motivated in life to do nothing, but just chill and just make sure I'm good.
Let's talk about this wife shopping. What are you having a difficult time finding women you can marry?
I can't find no nice women.
So the women aren't nice.
I mean, they're nice, but I'm like, it's only so long you can fool me. I mean, I usually see through that. I mean, but at the end of the day, I'm a guy, so like beauty, it does kind of like throw things off. But if you're not nice, like if you're not like nice and to people, everyday people, people.
See, here's a classic example of a fucked up human being who has let his vices override the things and the choices that he want to make in his life, and he just fucked up in the game. Just throw it off. Wife swapping? How you trying to look for a wife and you drive for Uber? Make it make sense. Don't make no sense. Some people mature or don't mature. This is what we mean. This right here is classic of what we gonna catch. What women are gonna catch under the age of 30. This right here. This motherfucking bullshit of a man. And then you turn around talking about, well, a man's got to lead. Lead us where? Ain't nobody looking for this to lead them nowhere. That's why when we hear men say, well, you got to let us lead, we look at you like you crazy. Lead a woman where?
Below you people doing, that's better than you people that hate you,
He bouncing off the walls like some fuckery. This is fuckery, pure, simple fuckery. Bouncing off the walls.
I'm not saying you should let people disrespect you and spit on you and, put their hands on you. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, like, you should at least be able to know how to deal with people, like, as an adult. I'm about to turn 30, so I don't know if I'm going through a crisis. I don't know if I just want children. I don't know if I want to see a better side of me, but I definitely want somebody that's, like, nice. And, because I'm a nice person. And if you mess with my peace, then...
Can you give me an example? I'm curious of when you were dealing with a woman and she was rude. So what was that example?
I mean, I can give you 1,000, but I don't want to seem like...
Well, no, this could be enlightening and educational moment. So give me the example when this woman was just so rude you got turned off. What happened?
Okay, all right. I offered to take this girl on a date. She didn't want to go on a date. She just wanted to hang out and just chill. She ended up inviting her kids and her nieces and whoop whoop. And I'm like, that's not a problem. But when I'm buying your mom food and this person food, just...
Holy shit, he's a motherfucking simp. Holy shit, we just walked into the middle of an incel simp. He's a nice guy. See, they always say they're the nice guy. But he's so unhappy. He's so unhappy. Or disappointed in his world or his life. Man, it's coming out of his pores like...
It's because you see how, I got a little money to spend at the moment and I'm just willing to have a good time, I came to take you out. I didn't ask you to spend nothing but time with me. And it's like, dang, like, you know what I'm saying? And I have to keep on going through trial and error and having to look for a needle in a haystack. And it's not a problem, but it's like, I'm starting to get old. I'm starting to, you know what I'm saying? I want to be, I want that anchor to drop. I want to be a more stable person. I want to come home to, instead of living in and out of hotels or trying to take advantage of the system or just not being a man,
Unhappy. This is the unhappy version of people who get on here. This person at least is at, he's not saying it, but that's what he is. He knows that the world is supposed to be a certain way. You're supposed to find a nice woman, nice home, someone to come home to, someone to be involved with, someone to love, someone to care for him. This is what he's looking for, but he's going about it in all the fucked up ways that can be gotten and go about looking for these kind of things. And he's unhappy doing it that way. On top of the fact that he has substance abuse. Whew, make it make sense.
Like I feel like, I'm not going to say the women don't want to date in my generation. I don't want to say that because I don't believe it, but I just feel like I'm just having a hard time finding a woman who can accept me for me. I smoke weed. I'm not perfect, but at the same time, I'm very ambitious. I have a lot of potential, but I'm not about to just...
We ain't dating potential. We not doing that. Ain't nobody doing that in 2024. Ain't nobody doing that. You have to show us what you gonna do. And a pot-headed Uber driver ain't what it is.
Give the world to somebody I don't know, and you can't even treat people who have the same blood, who are born from a woman who could have lost her life like you, and it's like people are.
He all over the fucking place, y'all.
Just so like they're so entitled, and you just need to appreciate life, man. Life is beautiful. And I'm sorry to just go on, just keep on talking. I'm sorry, I'm being disrespectful. And you have a beautiful view. I see you in LA now. That's beautiful. You're doing big things. I'm sorry, I just want to say that.
Thank you. I received that. Let me say this though, and I'm not gonna badger you with it, but a lot of cousins in the comment section don't really believe you're a virgin. I'm not gonna badger you.
Okay, I'm not a virgin, whatever. But in my mind, I'm a virgin, whatever. Okay.
We know you ain't no virgin. That's the least of his issues.
Skip on.
No, we're not gonna skip on.
Okay, I'm not a virgin.
Why did you tell me you was a virgin then? Because I was trying
to. It doesn't matter.
Hold on. No, it does matter because I'm trying. First of all, you lied, and I try to give you the benefit of the doubt.
I'm sorry.
So you sit up here saying you looking for a wife and all these things, and you up here lying to the women.
I don't want to tell my personal. That's private.
You don't have to tell your personal. Listen. The question is this. I say the last time you had sex, you don't have to answer. You can say I don't want to answer, but instead you lie.
Okay, that was a little.
So here's a little bit of advice, and I was getting ready to defend you because all I can do is I sit here is take whatever the guest says. I don't have no way to fact check. I don't have no way to not believe you. So if you sit up here and you gave us this whole damn speech about you driving here while you door dashing, while you door dashing, looking for your wife, but you a whole damn liar. Sure.
Nah, I work. Now I wou't say that. You work to work. I mean, it's. But I don't know.
I don't know what to believe now.
I don't know the appropriate time to talk to him. I don't go to bars. I'm not into that. But I don't know.
Listen, to me, I can't trust you. You a liar.
Understandable. No, that's understandable. And I don't trust myself either.
Can I ask you this question? Why lie about being a virgin?
Because it really doesn't matter. I mean, I'm talking to maybe, I don't know how many people you have, watching. I'm just like, I understand that's a part of your show, but I'm like, I just don't want to get into all that stuff. Like,
okay, but listen, but what I'm saying is,
and we're getting into all that type of stuff. But
but here's the deal. It is the one question you don't even have to answer. So you didn't have to lie. You could just say, I choose not to answer, and we kept moving. But instead, you chose to lie about the answer.
See, you don't even need to go no further in this interview. He's not ready to be in a relationship. He ain't even ready to deal with his own personal issues of insecurity. See, this is what we run into. Women run into at the age of 20 or younger, men 30 or younger. Confused boys who don't know how to conduct themselves in relationship, don't know how to treat a woman, don't have no house, no car, no nothing, ready to take a woman in and treat her like a wife or any kind of companion. And yet and still people hollering about let me lead. You don't know how to lead yourself. So therefore we're not allowing men like this to lead us. So the best thing you need to do, Mr. Bandana Lou, is get your ass up off here. Cause you ain't ready for nothing. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Hello all, this is Heathen Queen. And I am here to introduce you to This Is Your Dating Pool show. Here we highlight the bandits, the delusional females, and the all-around degeneracy. These people are out here mating, breeding, bringing children into the world with no care and concern for anything else. It's our job as a marital show to show you your choices. These are your people in your dating pool. Here we introduce Lindsay.
Yeah, job child. Lindsay, how old are you?
I'm 42.
Are you busy? You gotta check on somebody?
No, it's okay.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
Capricorn.
Capricorn, you have any kids?
I have 5.
5 kids. How old are your kids?
My oldest is 18, and then 16, 12, 6, and I have a 5-month-old baby.
You have a
Ow!
5-month-old baby?
5 month of women. Didn't she say 18? Fuck is going on? Man, 5 months old.
Mm-hmm.
By how many men?
5'3".
Why are you not with the man you had a baby with 5 months ago? Lindsay?
Long story short, he's married.
He's married. See, I can accept the excuse. The first one you had was by a married person, but you should have known them flags. You should have hit some of them red flags before now. 5 kids in, 4 kids in, and you pregnant by... Wait, man, how long did you know this man before you got married? There ain't no way in hell he kept that facade up all of this time for a long time. How long you known him?
And it was like I found out he was married Saturday, and the next weekend I found out I was pregnant, and I just kept my baby.
How long did y'all date before you got pregnant?
About 7 months.
Look at the shit right here. You in your 40s still fucking up and making them kind of decisions. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And you got other kids out here by protecting yourself. And she made one of the worst decisions of any female to have a married man's kid. What the hell is going on? And the kid is only 5 months old.
So for 7 months, you had no idea he was married?
He was, in and out.
Be honest with me.
He was in and out. No way. Just to have a piece of man and you getting pregnant. He was in and out. Which meant you should have been you should have been using protection. If he was an in and out character, you should have been using protection.
For 7 months, you had no idea he was married?
No, they didn't live together. So I would be at his house during the week. She's off on the weekends. The weekends I'm with my kids. So it's not like we crossed paths.
So how did you find out he was married?
Background search.
But why didn't you do that before you got pregnant? If you did a background search, why you didn't do Wait a minute, hold up. What made you do a background search 7 months in?
What possessed you to do a background search?
When I did look him up, because I met him online, did a little online dating, I tried it. When I did look him up, there was a name that kept being attached to him, but it was different last names. She never even took his last name, so it's different last names. But I asked him.
No. She knew what time it is. She walked into it. You knew, your instincts told you that he was a motherfucking cheater. I ain't going for this. You playing the goofy. You playing the goofy shit. You knew he was married. You knew, no, not married or in a relationship. You knew he was doing something. So therefore, you should have instantly said, I need to get the fuck away from him. I need to protect myself. Blase woo-woo. Nope.
Who is this lady? He would not tell me. And then.
So she knew before she had the baby. She knew all of these things within them 7 months. Because she knew him 7 months before she got pregnant. Wait a minute, hold up. She knew him 7 months before she got pregnant. So she said he was in and out. Which means she knew he wasn't all that he said he was. Which tells me your thought processes and your goddamn judgment is all the way to fuck off. Because ain't no way a motherfucker coming in and out. See, first off, you supposed to be using protection and condoms and shit like that. You ain't supposed. You met him in 7 months and you got pregnant. So for 3 of those 7 months, you should have been off the bat dealing with some kind of protection. 3 months in, You should have figured out that he was seeing somebody else, or he was in and out, in and out, in and out. That should have solidified the fact that you was gonna use condoms. But that didn't happen. Why didn't that happen? Because you don't have no fucking no way. No way.
And when I did find out, someone I was working with said, "Oh, why don't you look up the case?" So I searched their names by case summary online.
Case summary? Or what? Wait a minute, what?
So I saw the divorce, like she filed for divorce, but he never responded. And that's when I realized they were still married. He had told me they were divorced.
See? What I tell you, she knew. She knew. And she figured, oh no, I'm just gonna fuck around. He gonna have to make a decision. He gonna have to leave his wife. He gonna have to do what he gotta do. Whoo. Whoo, boy.
So, and by this time you were pregnant.
The following week I found out I was pregnant.
Okay. So does she know about the baby?
Yeah, you know.
She knows. Are they working things out?
He'll tell me they're not. She'll tell me they are.
Oh, she's still fooling with this motherfucker. She on here trying to get her another nigga with 4 motherfucking kids in the goddamn bucket. She got 4 in the bucket. Just had 1 with this nigga. This nigga still fooling around with his wife. She's still fooling around with him. And she on here asking y'all to put up with her fuckery. She asking another motherfucker to put up with her fuckery. Make this shit make sense. This is some bullshit right here.
Or vice versa. It was a whole deal. I just had to walk away.
Okay. So listen, Lindsay, what would you say to the man that's concerned? You have 5 kids and a 5-month-old baby.
I would say he's probably not the one for me. I mean, I know my worth, you know. Everyone has a history at this age.
No, you don't. Because you still making the dumb mistakes that you made when you was 18. When you was a kid, when you was younger. You still making them dumbass mistakes. What do you mean? On top of the fact that you still fooling with the baby daddy. What are you talking about? You see the fuckery, y'all?
Oh. I'm not. I have made mistakes, but I've healed. I had to take a step back and see what was going on. I have 5 kids, different baby daddies. It's not what I come from, but it's what I am at this stage in my life. So I had to take a step back and look at my mistakes. It's not always just the man. I had my own mistakes. You know, I was accepting anything that was given to me instead of using better discernment per se.
Okay, what would you say your worth is? You say you know your worth.
Yeah, I'm a good catch. Like, I have my stuff together. I may have different baby fathers, but my kids don't define who I am. You know, my personality, who I am, I'm a good woman. I cook, I clean.
And here's the problem with a lot of women. They feel like just because I have 6, 7, 8, 9 kids, I should be just as attractive a prospect as a single woman who don't have kids. This is the delusion right here.
I'll always have your back. You know, I know my worth. You know, prior, I probably didn't. But as of today, I did.
Did you know that 7 months ago? Did you know that 9 months ago when you fell into fooling with a married man, thinking that you were going to take somebody else's man out their marriage? You went over there and you started sleeping with that woman's husband. What worth did you have back then? You went over there and started sleeping with that woman's husband. And yet now you want us to believe that you got good judgment.
Your desire to meet a man to marry or to date?
I have been married twice.
Okay.
Oh, she was married twice. Oh, okay.
Get divorced last?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. Okay. Do you want to get married again or no?
I would if it's right. Like, my goal is to find someone who can love me healthy, you know, So my kids, my daughters can see a healthy love, an example of this is what you should desire when you want a relationship.
Wow. You got girls. It's some special kind of fuckery you got going on. Wow.
Don't just settle for anything and everything like I did in my past.
What do you mean your past? Your past ain't 5 months old. What you talking about?
So I do want to get married again eventually, yes.
You do. I think we're gonna proceed. I think that what I hear from men at times, and this is what it's like. It becomes almost a numbers game because when you have 5 children, a man of any merit would have to consider providing for you and 5 children. So that's 6 people. If marriage is the goal, if marriage is not the goal, then you guys cohabitate in your own place. But I think that sometimes women don't think about the financial part of it in that way. And the characteristics that I hear, well, I got to talk to you more to figure out what you
She gonna say she can take care of her kids.
desire. But that's some of the things that men have to think about at times.
I know. I'm not asking you to come pay none of my bills. And if you do come live with me, what? You pay a gas bill? Is that too much? I'm not asking you to support me. I support myself.
Oh, so you're okay?
What'd I tell you? I told you. What'd I tell y'all? You can tell fuckery when you go. You think that he gonna walk up in that motherfucker with a job and he ain't gonna give you no money to help take care of all them kids? You think a real man gonna do that?
Okay with the guy moving in with you?
If a push comes to shove, if I have my own house, so if he comes with 1 kid and I have 5, it's easier for him to come to me instead of me going to him.
Got you. All right, let's keep going. So we got Lindsay. She works at a nursing home, Capricorn, 42, mom to 5, married twice. And you have kids by 3 men. So was you married to 2 of your children's dads?
Yeah, I mean.
Okay. What's your zodiac? You told me. Let's do it. What kind of man you looking for now, honey?
Someone who knows how to communicate. I want security. Check on me. Sometimes I can work 16, 18 hours. And my prior marriage, he wouldn't even call to see if I was okay. So check on me. I feel like I'm too
Wait a minute. Who watching the kids? You got an 18-year-old. So they helping to raise the kid. That 18-year-old is raising the kid.
In an aspect, I feel like a woman has their place and men has their place. And, I just want someone who's honest, doesn't cheat, and healed.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, they're asking me what's the beeping sound?
Oh, it's the patient's call light. I can move away if it's irritating people. I'm sorry.
Are you supposed to check on it?
I'm the LVN. I'm the charge nurse. I have people who under me who check on it, and then they'll tell me what the patient needs.
So everything's okay?
Yeah, they're okay. They're okay.
Okay, girl, we watch it. I keep hearing it beeping, so I don't know, but somebody in the cousin said you need to check those people.
I'm a good nurse. Don't worry. I got this.
What are your deal breakers?
Liars, cheaters. I really want someone who has kids because of my family. I have children. I want someone who understands, parenting. Like sometimes I can't always be there because my kids will always come first. But, I want someone who does have kids.
Okay. Okay. Why does the man have to look a certain way?
I know you have this thing you like if you're big, but I've never in my life dated a heavy set guy. So I've always dated skinny, over 6 feet tall, the men that everyone always wants. So that is my preference.
Okay. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
As long as he can support himself, don't ask me for money.
Don't ask her for money.
No.
No.
Shit, she ain't got no goddamn money. Shit, 5 fucking kids. Shit.
Let's do the kids again.
She got babysitting fees. She got school fee. She got to feed them grown ass kids. The 18-year-old and the foot. She got a house bill, heat bill. Like, man, she in it.
Okay. Let's see. I have to turn around. If you can see me.
Okay, you got. Okay. Big booty girls, bump with it.
Okay.
Lizzie, what was your last relationship? Well, you have a 5-month-old baby, so was it your child's father?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you call it a relationship. In my eyes, it was. Maybe in his eyes, it wasn't. But it was him. That would be like.
Right? Maybe in his eyes, it wasn't. Both people have to agree on a relationship.
Well, in his eyes, he would say yes. But if you're in front of his wife, he'd probably say no. So neither here nor there.
Do y'all co-parent well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
you don't have to
have my
answer.
daughter.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I won't answer.
You say you answer. Okay.
She's still fooling with that baby daddy, y'all. She's still fooling with him.
What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
I'm always late.
Damn, that's fucked up. Right off the cuff. She always late. See, and that's one of the things I can't stand. Is people who always late.
Sometimes I can be maybe a little bit too needy, and I don't know. I know I have flaws, but
she knows she got flaws, but she don't know what they are. Except she's needy, which I can't stand, and she's late, which I really can't stand. Just no kind of bounded expect. Just stuff to work on that don't need to be worked on if you would have worked on it early.
Oh, I can overthink. I really can overthink sometimes.
Okay. And why would a man be lucky to be with you? Wait, you said what? All you have is 2 flaws?
No, I said I can overthink as the third one.
Oh, gotcha. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I'm like that Bonnie and Clyde. I'm the Bonnie to the Clyde. Like, I got your back 100%. I'm supportive. I do know how to communicate. And I'm always gonna be there.
Stop that. Stop begging. Fuck. I hate when people beg, because that's begging.
Okay.
First off, you need to sit yourself down somewhere and figure out why you allowed yourself to get pregnant by a married man. 2, you need to get some standards and some boundaries. 3, you need to stop fucking your baby daddy, because that's what you're really doing. We know what time it is, because you ain't forgot about him. 4, take care of them 4 motherfucking extra kids. You ain't got no money. You ain't got no time to be fooling around. And you got girls. Get your ass off here. Deal with your baby daddy and end that relationship before you decide you're going to get into another one. Because we know you still fucking.
35. What you do for a living, boo?
Right now I'm unemployed. I just moved out here and I just graduated school for cybersecurity. So I'm currently looking for work in that field.
So you think you're ready to look for a man before you look for a job?
Yes, because I do have I have a second interview coming up next week, and I'm pretty sure I'll get that job. I've been in the pharmacy field for 10 years, so it's not hard for me to get any job. I'm just switching over to a new field.
Okay.
There's still a whole bunch of shit going on that you need to handle before you start looking for a man. What, he gonna take on a girl who ain't got no job, who might run out of money? Do you got any kids? Where you stand? What you doing? How you paying bills? These are all the things you need to worry about first before you start looking for a man. I understand people doing multiple things at a time. But that ain't one of them. Romantic and job and life choices, no. Get your life in order first.
Do you have any children, Morgan?
I do. I have 3.
Of course she has children. Of course.
How old are your 3 kids?
15, 8, and 5.
All impressionable ages. All of them.
All by the same man?
Yes.
Was you once married?
No, we were together for a really long time, and then we were going to get married, but then things just happened. Like, you know how like you get together really young, and then you guys like kind of outgrow each other, because when you get together young, you're not looking for the same things that you would look for if you were getting with someone that was older, because we all want different things when we're young dating versus when we're older and dating. So it's more of that.
But you guys had 3 kids together. You didn't want to try to work it out?
Right. I don't want to try to work it out because we've been there and done that. We've tried, but we just decided like we're not for each other. So we just
you decided you're not for each other.
Right.
Okay. So
I
Morgan,
know after 3 kids, I know. I did try, but we just want 2 different things at the end of the day. So I mean, it is what it is.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
Capricorn.
Capricorn. And you say you just moved to Philly?
Yes, about a month ago.
About a month ago.
Yeah, she moved there about a month ago. She still ain't found no job. Her and the baby daddy separated. They got 3 kids together. What was going on that y'all just couldn't work together? What the hell was going on that y'all just couldn't work together? I don't know, man. I would have hesitated, because it ain't even fun out here, and you got 3 kids. Shit.
Where did you live prior?
Atlanta.
Atlanta. Okay. Does your ex-husband or your child's father live in Atlanta?
No, he lives in Delaware.
Okay. Oh, he lives closer. So you guys are co-parenting well? Okay.
Yes.
So we got Morgan, PA, unemployed at the moment. Mom to 3, all by the same man, 35, Capricorn. What kind of man you looking for now?
So of course, like I'm just starting over. So I would just want someone, if they are basically not stable, I want them to have like a plan to get stable. Just like I have a plan. Like right now I am unemployed, but I am, getting this promising job next week. I do drive and I do, rent a room. So I have my like basic necessities. So I would want someone who has the same. If they're not where they want to be, because I'm not where I want to be right now, then for the...
Wait. Did she just say basic necessities as in she renting a room? She renting a room, y'all. And she stay in the room with the 3 damn kids. When this man come and visit, he gonna come see y'all in the room? And what man gonna deal with that? Oh, make it make sense, girl.
To have a stable goal set in mind, or to have a plan to at least get to where they want to be. Because I have a plan. So
you say you rent a room. So you rent a room for you and your children?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Is your child's father helping you out financially?
Yes. We co-parent pretty well. And he does help me out financially, yes.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Someone that's not open-minded. Someone who's really judgmental, because I'm an open-minded person and I'm also not judgmental. So those will be deal breakers. Also someone who is not emotionally mature. I shouldn't have a problem coming to you with, say if I have an issue, and I shouldn't be met with you trying to make me the bad guy, because...
See, I'm one of those people where I have to think of my kids first. My question with single people who got kids, why you can't live with family? Why family can't help you out somehow, some way? Why family can't help you out some way? shape, or form with places to live or a place to live. Why would you move to a whole nother town? Why would you move to a whole nother town and then the kids gotta suffer in a room, a single room, with you trying to get on your feet, which basically means you're gonna be in that room for about 2-3 months. See, I know you don't have no money because what I would have did, but see, I'm different. I would have had the savings or the credit cards to prop me up and get me a place to stay. So while I was looking for work, I had a place to stay, an apartment, an actual place to stay. That's what I would have did. But I don't understand why we in a room. If we got savings and we got money and we got all of this, why do we got kids in a room? See, some people just be doing shit. I don't just be doing shit. I don't understand it. This is something that should have been planned, and you should have had the funds to rent you an apartment. Credit should have been on par. Everything should have been on par. So you walk into that state, into an apartment, somehow, I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
I feel some type of way. I just want someone to say, okay, I come to them, we come up with a resolution to whatever issues we're having, and then that be that. So those would be some deal breakers for me.
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
No. As long as they are not as long as they keep themselves up. We don't want anyone that's sloppy or just doesn't keep themselves up. I'm not picky. I am tall. I'm 5'11", so I will want someone at least 5'10". I'll take you a little shorter than me, but as far as looks, no.
Okay. What about money? Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
No, as long as he, can maintain and be stable, then that's fine. And as long as he has goals, like I said, to obtain more in the future, then that's fine. Because that's the same with me. I have goals to obtain more in the future. So this is even why I moved back and everything. Because, I was, like I said, in my field for 10 years, but I decided I wanted to make more money. So I took a step back from everything, took back to school, graduated. And so now I'm ready to take my next step to make, more money. So.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Kim, Morgan. Okay. Girl, you know they hear that smoke detector, child.
Sorry, my phone fell. Let me try to make sure it doesn't fall again. Sorry.
Okay. All right, we see you, mama. Okay, we see you, girl. We see you.
I know. It's just such a slippery.
They make you fall again. Morgan, when was your last relationship? With mama your baby daddy?
My last relationship, yes. So that was about 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
She 5'11", almost 6 foot. You might as well say 6 foot. She's built like a rock'em sock'em robot, which means she's big. When she's towering over you, most people, and she's a big girl. Everything in her life screams she needs to work on a whole bunch of things. And yet she's out here looking for companionship. And she don't mind that you ain't got your shit together. Because she can't say nothing because she ain't got her shit together. But this is when you should be making the demand that he get his shit together or have his shit together. You damn sure shouldn't be out here looking for nobody till you stabilize those children's lives first.
You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I'm not going to answer.
What are 3 flaws you have to work
on? So 3 flaws I have to work on. I would say being stubborn. So I've been working on that though. But being stubborn is a flaw. I also have I could easily I'm working on giving people more grace. Especially now. I mean in the past I feel like if somebody had one little thing off, then it's no. But I'm learning to give people grace because no one's perfect. You never know what situation someone's in. And just because you're in this situation, it doesn't make you or break you.
No, I'm not saying that she's a bad person. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you have several, you have a lot of things you need to work on. And the last thing you need to be worried about is something romantic, seeing as how that could lead to potential things. Now, you have to take into account she ain't got no job, ain't nowhere to stay, she ain't got no savings. Apparently, she don't have no Scott and no decent credit. She living in a room. Her and her ex-husband, or ex-boyfriend, husband, whatever. She just moved back to town. Why she ain't living with family? No job. That's gonna take at least 3-4 months to get on her feet. All of these issues that need to be addressed before she even think about pulling her pants down, dealing with somebody, and then fuck around and get pregnant again. Sex drive is strong, y'all. Shit.
Because as long as we're here and we're living, it's always opportunity to change. So that would be another one. And well, another. I'm kind of talkative, and I know guys don't really like that. So that as well.
Okay. And what's the age range you would date, Morgan? You're 35.
Right. So 30 to like 45.
Okay. Should he be in Pennsylvania?
I would like the person to be, but if they're not, that's fine.
Okay. Do you want more kids?
I honestly don't, but I am willing to sacrifice. Like if someone does want another kid, and
I knew it. If you really don't want more kids, that should have been right up the alley when you had that last one. Tie these tubes, monkey ass. Tie these tubes. If you really didn't want no more kids. And seeing as how you're willing to have 3 kids by somebody that you wasn't married to, I'm sure you'd be willing to have 3 more by somebody again if you get into another relationship, which means she has potential to have more babies, more and more and more, because she's still fertile.
We're serious and stuff, and we're in love, and we're getting married and stuff, then definitely I would give them another.
See what I tell you.
The child, but just I only want maybe like one more because I already have 3 of my own.
You want to get married?
I do.
So what would you say to the person that would say, why didn't you think about that before you had your 3 children?
I would say, I mean, that's a valid point. I'm a type of person, I like to self-reflect. I haven't made the best decisions, but I just feel like life is all about dealing with the decisions you made and moving forward.
She hasn't made the best decisions now or in the past, but she expects us to believe that she's going to make even better ones now, and we can tell that you're not making good ones right now. We can tell that right now from what you have going on, flying by the seat of your ass, back in another state, no place to stay, no job. You just decided one day I'm leaving and didn't have no forethought as to how you living in one room with all of y'all. That's all I'm saying.
But what would you say to the person that would say, why didn't you think about that before you had your 3 children?
I would say, I mean, that's a valid point. I'm a type of person, I like to self-reflect. I haven't made the best decision.
Self-reflect on what? And what has been a good decision? Living in a room, moving, no money, no credit, all of these things. Because you can't tell me you ain't got no credit. I mean, you can't tell me that you made a decision to live in a room and you have good credit or you have cash reserves. And then moving meant you should have had cash reserves. No, there's bad decisions being made as we speak. Yet she wants us to believe she can make a good decision with the guy.
But I just feel like life is all about dealing with the decisions you made and moving forward and just putting on your big girl's panties and handling it. So I would say, that is a valid point. You do have a valid point. But at the end of the day, I have 3 kids and I don't know. I mean, we can move on from that. If that's something you like, cool. If not, then that's cool too. So I would just say that they have a valid point.
Fair enough. All right, so let's do it. We got Morgan, PA, 35, Capricorn, mom to 3, all by the same man. Currently unemployed, but she is working on getting a job. She'll date 30 to 45. You say he doesn't have to be in Pennsylvania?
He doesn't. I would prefer, but if not, I'm not going to X someone out just because they live further. If you're my man to be, then we can work it out.
She looking for help. Looking for help. But then that's how most single mothers are. I get it. I do. But you have to stop and ask, what is this best decision? This the best decision to do it? Okay, so I need to put this in place before I do this. Because you're going to be perpetually poor if you don't stop and reflect. Really self-reflect. I can't be out here in no room with my kids trying to figure out what we're going to eat, how we going to handle this, how we going to handle that. And I'm ass out. She got to lead on the job, but we all got to lead on jobs. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean jack shit. Anything can go left. And you ain't got nothing put in place to take care of it. I get it. Some people say, oh, I got some money. I got money. That means nothing because that should have been the first thing out of your mouth before you left where you came from. I'm pulling this shit together and I got the money to do it or whatever. But it is what it is. You know, hey, good luck with what you're doing. But these are bad moves that you're making right now. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.